And now, introducing the new Sneaky G-Man store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky G-Man store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. water hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M replica trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M's replica trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go, Giants! Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, aka Sneaky G. Okay, the reason why the show started off the way it just did is the fact that I don't know what the deal is with Facebook right now. I need to figure something out because even with, I can't even go live with Instagram. And I'm just in awe of some of the stuff that's going on right now with social media. I understand like the defense mechanisms that they have, you know, to protect everybody and whatnot. But as I was trying to add, hold on. I do apologize, guys. I'm trying to figure this thing out as we go. I mean, this is a live show. It's a live show. Things happen, right? And I just, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now. So I'm trying to, I guess I'll have to figure something out. Okay. So I guess there's that. But the weird thing, okay. All right. It's weird. It's like one of them is not showing, like on my main Facebook page, but it's showing on another Facebook page. I don't know. Instagram, TikTok, not TikTok. TikTok's actually been pretty cool. But anyway, Instagram, your Facebook, Meta, whatever. You got to make it make sense. Anyway, back to your regularly recorded station. I did that part on purpose. Anyway. Oh, man. We got some tickets to give away. But however, some of yous have not, I haven't seen any comments done. I haven't seen, so I don't know what to do here. Hey, first off, let me bring up Ant as always. What's going on,
What's going
bro?
on,
Good
bro?
to see you.
You
It's
too,
been
bro.
a minute.
I'm looking at the Giants family page, and the only thing coming up, it just says this content isn't available right now.
I know. Yeah, same here on my main page. And right now I'm looking at it. It's saying that some restrictions have been added to my account. However, it ends like on the 20th of April, which is in a couple of days. Because today is what,
That sounds to me like somebody reported you about something.
Yeah, because like I was going through it right when I was like doing my normal sharing through all the whatever. It said it reported nudity and violence.
The problem I have with that stuff is that before they go and ban you or suspend you, they don't even look.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I'd like to see them find that stuff.
So what I think might have happened, and this is just an assumption. I could be 100% wrong, right? And I'm okay with that. As I was adding all the groups on, because I'm like a bajillion giant groups on Facebook.
Right.
And I got a special guest here that I'll bring up. I see you. Don't go anywhere. It was one of the sites that had Barkley in a Philly uniform. So I clicked on that. And ironically, after I clicked on that, that's when it went. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying. Now I don't want to keep this guy holding. Oh my God. I can't even talk right now. I do not want to keep this gentleman waiting. How can I explain this? This Giant fan is awesome. Well, all Giant fans are awesome.
It's a special Giants fan.
Yeah, he had this is the beauty of our fans, right? The fan base of the New York Football Giants. We all have our own special thing, right? Me, I got the tattoos, I got the chains, hats, the fanatic fan base, and the New York Giant asshole, that has a nice ring to it too,
I accept.
You accept? You're like, no lies have been said. Okay. But this guy, he brought a special. You know what? Let me just bring him up.
There he is.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, brother?
I was good. I was waiting for you to sneak in to say something.
I was gonna say, say about the turban, but then I looked down. I know you're not wearing your turban right now.
I mean, it's a smaller version of the turban. Yeah, it's the same design.
Yeah. And so,
and
correct me if I'm wrong, right? And I know we talked about this, but I want to make sure I'm not lying to the millions, and by millions I mean like 10 people that are watching this right now. You're the first one to ever wear a Giants turban, right?
Yep, Giants, yes.
Man,
well, that would be you and your son, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so my son wears the smaller version, yes.
Okay.
I just borrowed his, so he's gonna be wearing the same one on at the draft night at my life.
I will be there.
Great. Oh, looking forward, man. And I have never met you, so
yeah,
come by. We'll be doing a tailgating too, so if you want to come by anytime, yeah.
Sounds good, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll be there bright and early. We'll go over that. Sneaky, I don't want to take up the show, so.
Oh no, you won't. You will not take up the show. You will not take up the show.
So let's get started. Yeah.
But let me just ask you this, okay? Did you get any comments or any? I didn't see any comments of people saying that they followed ESF. So I have no entries.
No,
I have 0 entries right now. So let me ask you this. You want to just?
Oh, you talking about the raffle?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I even checked your page as well, and I didn't see any comments.
I do see 14 likes, but that's
Right.
about it. You know why? Because people probably not even that much interested, like to get the tickets. I mean, the tickets were wide available. Even if you go on like season ticket account, the Giants Facebook season ticket
Mhm.
holder account, and you probably know. I don't know if like you can just go there, and there are tons of people who are actually giving it away now because of the fact that the same night, I believe Knicks are playing or Rangers are playing. I think Knicks are playing that same
Oh,
night.
are you
Yeah, I think
serious?
you're right. I think you're right.
Yes. So when Giants are going to be on the board, the Knicks going to be playing it that night. It's a away game, but
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
it's a
It's a
game four.
playoff game nonetheless.
It's yeah, I know. It's a
It's a
game
playoff
four,
game.
so
Yeah.
that's why I believe, and plus it's in Philly too, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of Giants fans who are Knicks fans are probably going to be making a trip down there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They are
So
playing against
that could be the reason too. We might see, or people might not even go in, and then they just stay in the parking lot to watch the game and watch the draft
Yeah.
at the same time. So
So
Kinda
I'll
good.
tell you.
Kind
I'll
of
tell
good
you
for
what.
me because I don't have to worry about that traffic going north. It'll all be coming south because I'm actually, I
Right.
don't know if you knew this, but I'm about 20-25 minutes north of Philly.
okay,
Yeah.
not bad. Yeah,
I'll tell you what. Let's hold off until Tuesday night.
Okay.
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just wait until Tuesday night,
And plus, I
and
guess I guess
then
people might have been mistaken or confused of why I'm doing another raffle,
Mhm.
for those glasses.
that's
So
right. You're doing that.
so
You're
that
doing
could
that
be that
too.
could be because that I received like almost 40 entries, and it's only
Oh,
one
wow.
pair of glasses. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's a sexy looking glass. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is. They are really nice.
they're
I
they're
like the
really
one. I
nice.
like
The
the
size,
Rangers ones.
yeah. So I mean, and the good thing is they have, even if you don't win, I have a special 20% discount code that you can actually use, and any on NHL ones, NBA ones. Oh no, do they have NBA? I'm not sure. No, NBA, not NBA, MLB, NHL, and NFL.
But they had Knicks.
No, they
NBA.
don't
They
have
had the
Knicks.
Knicks.
I don't think so. No, they don't have NBA.
I could have sworn I saw some Nick.
No, that was Rangers. Rangers, they made it look like Knicks.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because
Yeah,
when,
yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
saw
yeah.
my video, that's why I was kind of surprised when I opened the box up. The shades look orange.
Yeah, the
And
glass looks orange.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll be wearing those next week when I go to the Knicks game.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna use your 15. You said 15%,
20,
right?
20%.
20%.
So if you buy
Or
two, that comes up to like about $68 or $70, maybe something like that. Because I think over $70 is a free shipping,
Mhm.
and then you also get like $8 and per glass discount. So that's a good amount of savings.
Yeah.
And they don't give you, they run promotions on their site like 15%, 10% all the time, but excluding all of these merchandise, the NFL one. So
The
I
license
spoke to
stuff.
the guy, I'm like, if you really want me to help you, I need something back to give it back to my fan base, and this is something they give me back with. So I'm pretty thankful,
Yeah.
They send me a few pairs to rock it, and then also to give it away.
Nice.
I'm gonna get a pair of the Yankee ones too.
Oh yeah, Yankee ones look beautiful.
That
They're like
look pretty
dark
sick.
blue, like gray shade. Yeah, it's nice. Can't wait for the weather to get better in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be slinging it here. No Diddy.
Yep.
On the show because we were gonna do the the whole giveaway. Here, let me bring this another Giant fan on here. And so now, since we have an opportunity, bro, you there?
I'm here. Yeah.
There we go. Now, I want to just go ahead and just dive head first in this because I already initiated the conversation with Ant off camera. Okay. And I told him, because, and I don't like to do that. I like to talk about stuff, right off the jump. Oh, hey, let's, I'd always say, let's keep this, let's table this, let's bring it on the show so it's organic. And Ant started to talk a little bit about it, but then we kind of got into the show because we realized we were getting over on time. Bam, boom, bing, here we are. So, and Ant, I'm going to start off with this. Why is everybody claiming that JJ McCarthy, your guy, right, is not the man? Now, before you say anything, okay, what I'm about to say, I'm going to say it for the people in the back. All right. And yes, it's a team sport. It is. But as a colleague, now I'm not saying JJ is my guy. I'm just going to put his resume out there. Okay. Not so much his stats, because I could dive head first in that too. But anyway, I digress. The man won 3 consecutive conference championships. He's won a national championship. He beat the Ohio State, 3 times, I think it is, right? Three straight years.
Yep.
He's playing in the Big Ten, right? And he's playing in those big games that count. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, he was undefeated until they lost to TCU. And yes, it hurt me to say that. And I'm not last year before last, because this past year, they went undefeated. Not only did they go undefeated, they beat a undefeated at the time Washington Huskies team to win the national championship. But now they're saying that JJ is not even a first-round pick. And what are your thoughts on that?
So I'm trying to keep my JJ McCarthy and Michigan bias out of this, with the exception of watching the games, which I do. So a lot of people don't understand when it comes to JJ. I think JJ has the one thing that DJ is missing. That's the instinct. The problem with JJ that not a lot of people have seen is because A, you got to get it on the primetime games. And B, he was running a Jim Harbaugh offense. A Jim Harbaugh offense consists of mostly running the ball and defense and offensive line. We already know the offensive line is a big thing with Harbaugh because that's what he said when he got to LA. He's a man of the offensive line. So if you take into consideration that, and you take out a lot of those games where he was handing the ball off 30 times, you're missing out on what he actually does when he has the ball, when he has the opportunity to throw the ball down the field. I do believe JJ has a superior to somewhat elite arm for the NFL. I just think what the issue is that people are so concerned and so caught up in the Drake May, the Caleb Williams, the Jaden Daniels thing, that's where they're comparing it. So as their collegiate, career has gone through, yes, those guys had much better careers based on their offenses and what was run for them. However, the thing that I don't see with a lot of those guys, I think I could see it in Jaden Daniels, May a little bit. Caleb Williams, we all know how I feel about him. I'm not a fan. But with JJ, he's coachable. You can get him to sit and learn a system.
Dash, I see you.
And as a Giants fan, I'm going to say the exact same thing I said when DJ got drafted. I didn't like it, but I have to trust the process. Now, we all know how the process ended up with Dave Gettleman. It wasn't much of a process. With Daboll and Shane, I have much more faith in those guys than the guys we've had over the past 6-7 years. And it's clear because these guys demand respect. They want their players to have accountability. So going into all that, I do believe that Brian Daboll is a huge part of what Josh Allen became. Now, I'm not saying JJ is going to be Josh Allen, but we got to take into consideration JJ was under the Jim Harbaugh offense, which everyone knows is run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And that's it. So, yeah, JJ's not going to get the things, the opportunities to throw the ball 30, 40 times a game. He's going to do what his coach tells him to, which, again, is a plus for me because that means he'll listen to his coach. He'll learn from his coach. And that's exactly what Brian Daboll is looking for. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but the more and closer this draft gets, the more JJ's name's getting brought up. And here's my prediction and opinion. If the Giants can trade up with the Patriots, I see the Giants either going Jaden Daniels or Drake May. If one of those guys is not there and we can trade up with the Cardinals, JJ is going to be their guy. I have no doubt about that. If we stand pat, then I think what's going to happen is we're going to go for the wide receiver and then possibly draft back into the first round. I don't know how high, because I also know that Denver's looking for a quarterback. Obviously, Minnesota's looking for a quarterback. So those teams could even trade up. And in the backstage before the show started, I even mentioned to you, I could see the Giants trading back with a team like Minnesota, getting 2 picks in the first round, picking up possibly a Dunze at 11 if he's still there, and then going for Penix a little later, or vice versa. Because another thing a lot of people aren't recognizing is in this draft, yes, you have your top 3 wide receivers, but there's also a bunch of wide receivers that can start in this league, even in the later rounds. Like, I love the kid, what's his name? Kenyon Coleman out of Florida State. I think the kid's huge. He reminds me a lot of Malik Neighbors. So it's not like we're not, we may not get the big name, but I think we're going to get pieces that are going to fit properly. And we have to put our faith in Joe Shane and Brian Daboll to get this right. I mean, so far, Joe Shane has done a phenomenal job to get us out of cap hell. We're still working on it a little bit, especially with the DJ thing. But we're moving in the right direction. We're taking care of the money first. Then we're going to, try at the same time to build it. And I really like what they're doing as far as the offensive line. We're trying to get veterans. Clearly drafting guys takes a little longer. But the fact that they're trying to bring in decent veterans means a lot.
I do want to get.
I'm taking a lot of time.
What do you think? Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. What do you think?
Oh,
bro.
Oh, all right. So about JJ McCarthy.
Well, yeah, about JJ McCarthy. Just his name's being brought up a lot, right? And then of course they make the connection between us and with. I am hearing May as well now. But McCarthy's stock appears to be dropping. And we're all hearing, Tiki saying that, and then there's articles backing up what Tiki is saying. What are your thoughts on the position of being at 6 and what you think the Giants are going to do?
Well, there's so many different options we could do at 6, but for me, what I want to do, you know how much I love DJ. I'm the biggest DJ guy out there, but I feel like this is his last year no matter what he does. So we're going to trade up to 3 for it's not going to take that much, I feel like, because it's 3 spots. You take number 6, a first next year, and this year's 3rd. You move up to 3, take Drake May, who for me is quarterback 1B in the draft. He's up there with Caleb. He's closer to Caleb than he is to the quarterback 3, in my opinion. And then if you pair him with Leggett at 47, I feel like we win the draft. And as far as JJ goes, I feel like the sample size isn't big enough, but I feel like he has the intangibles and the arm and he has all the stuff that he needs to succeed, but they're rating him because of the sample size that he was given.
Now, so you're talking about the samples. Okay, saying I'm gonna table my thought real quick. What do you think is gonna happen?
Well, I'm thinking either we're going to trade up to Arizona, if it is, right? If our guy's there, or we're going to trade down to Minnesota, and then those are the only 2 possibilities I see. Because trading up only if you get, I don't know. I'm not still buying into JJ McCarthy though. That's the only thing. Even though majority of the fan base says JJ McCarthy's our guy, I don't know.
What's your hesitation? Because bro already explained that he's a DJ
and
fan.
He's right. Sample size, maybe, but that's what sells, right? What's on the paper. That's what's going to sell. So
when we talk about the sample size,
look at Daniel Jones right now, right? Maybe it's a bad example, but look at Daniel Jones. He was not given anything, I still believe he's not given a full. Okay, everyone knew what he was capable of. He was not Josh Allen, right? He was a mediocre quarterback. Okay, we made a mistake. We took him high enough, right? But we should have given him people to rely upon, people to throw him to, right? He was not coached maybe properly, or maybe not given him enough weapons or whatnot. And look at him right now. So that's what it is. So he has no value right now, right? So this is what I'm going back to. JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy, okay, he might have good numbers, whatnot, but he was not. He might have a. I don't know how he was in the what do you call
in the combine.
in the combine. Yes, yes. I totally blanked out. Yeah, I don't know how
He had a. I mean,
his
as far as
combine
I
numbers
know,
were
he had
low, right? That's what I heard.
he had a very good pro day.
A pro day,
But
but not
you're
overall.
thrown against nobody in the pro day. So my question, this is just my question, right? When a player such as who was the Georgia quarterback that won? What was it? Stetson
Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett. The man played in back-to-back national championships, right? And then you have McCarthy winning his. Then we want to look at, let's look at Joe Burrow. He won the Heisman. He won that national championship as well. I'm starting to realize that it doesn't matter what the player in that position, the quarterbacking position, what they do in college per se, because they break it down so much to where it's all individual based, and there's really no value in playing in these big time games, conference championships and national or even bowl games, period. And again, if you're not even playing in a national championship, you're starting to see a lot of these kids opt out and not playing. That's what Chase Daniels did. He didn't play in his last game at LSU. So let me ask you this. I mean, does it matter that a player competes for a natty or even an SEC championship?
Depends how they get there.
I'm leaving it. Say again.
It depends how they get there.
It's hard to get there regardless.
And I agree with what bro's saying. And again, and JJ, and I really don't want to sound like my Michigan bias is coming out, but it's the Jim Harbaugh offense. So yes, they got there for their defense. Yes, they got there because they have a solid offensive line. Yes, they got there because their running game is second to none. But we're missing the part that he did.
I'll be the bias. Well, I'm not going to be the bias. I'm just going to point out some key plays that he made in that championship game. I mean, towards the end. Now, granted, yes, there was some key running plays that put points on the board to give, JJ that cushion. But towards the end of the the national championship, he had to make that throw for that receiver to catch it, make that first down. And I don't know. I don't think he scored, but you know what pass I'm talking about, right? It was towards the end of the game.
The Roman Wilson catch.
Yes.
Yeah.
He didn't score on that play, right? He just got the first down.
No, he got it down to I think the 5.
Right. Okay. So he still had to make that throw. Now, that interception that he had in the beginning when he rolled to his left and it looked like it went right to the Alabama cornerback. I mean, you're going to have those plays, but then he made up for it throughout the game as well. I guess my question is I think, in my opinion, with the type of resume that this guy has, and I'm not saying that I'm going to put him over Caleb. I'm not saying that because I know he's going to be the number 1 pick, Caleb Williams. But just the fact of what he was able to accomplish in college, it should be that should be the forefront. That should be coming with the package. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying, he's not making all these throws, because we're not going to know what kind of throws he's going to make until he's in the in an NFL game itself. You see, because I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out.
A lot of people are
Why is
saying
he-
this too. A lot of people are saying this too, and this I understand. They're looking at it in a way of DJ 2.0. We got the 6th overall pick. They're going to go with another quarterback who people are questioning, which understandably so. But I think it's a little bit more different in this draft if we do decide to go with, if we don't move up with JJ at, 6 or maybe move up to 4 and get him at 4, is because we know there's other teams that are in dire needs of a quarterback. I don't think we're in a dire need for a quarterback. I do think we can wait till next year if we have to.
Exactly.
But if that's what, again, Dayball and Shane are thinking, this might be the guy.
Shoot.
Whether it's JJ, whether it's Drake May, whether JJ.
Did you hear his conference today?
What's that?
Did you hear his conference today?
I heard a little bit.
You know what I heard?
I'll
tell you exactly what I heard. This is what I heard
from down under.
This is what I heard at Joe Shane's conference. Has anybody in here seen Peanuts? Has anybody in here seen Peanuts?
Charlie Brown?
Yes. Remember the teacher?
That's what
I heard from Joe Shane.
So
these guys, all they're going to do is be politically correct. That's all they're not going to tell us nothing until that card is turned in.
Yeah,
because he doesn't want to give anything away. That's the
exactly
thing.
That was a pointless press conference.
He's not Gettleman 2.0 because Gettleman by this time everyone would know in 7 days what we're going to be picking.
I mean, look what he did with Barkley. He talked the whole time about we need a guy that's going to get that gold jacket. We need a generational talent. It's everybody knew he was talking about Saquon. He should have had the jersey ready before the week before.
The thing, seeing a quarterback though,
I did see some Philly fans wearing 26.
They're already wearing it, bro.
The thing
even before he even went for Philly.
There's a guy wearing a Barkley jersey for Philly at my school today. It was bad. I wanted a sock.
The thing that really gets me nervous about the Giants grabbing JJ, and again, it's no slight on JJ, is and we talked about this earlier, Danny, is Peter Schrager has been awfully good the last few years when
he's good with the Giants. Yeah, he's good with that.
He's on board with what the Giants do. So, and he's saying JJ is going to be their guy. So,
Did Trade say that we'd take him at 6, or we're going to try and trade up? Because I'm not comfortable either way. I really want a receiver.
I think if we stay at 6, I think there's a better chance for receiver. But again, I'm also holding on to the hope that, JJ could drop to 6. But even without that situation, I could see the Vikings going, hey, Giants, this guy's still available. We'll give you 11 and 27 and then give you a pick or two next year for 6.
Yep.
And then the Giants could still end up getting like a Rome Odunze or something like that at 11 and then possibly go for Penix at 27.
That's it. That will be my draft. That's it. I should just walk out of there a win. I don't care what happens in round 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Absolutely.
I'm just on the wall.
I'm just having deja vu of a QB. It's taking it at 6.
No, I hear you. But I must say this. I must say this, and Danny's on board with this. My boy has to become a Giant. Blake Quorum, one way or another, has to
that's 70.
Giant.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Hey, I want that running back from Notre Dame, number 7.
He's not bad. He's not bad either, but I want Blake Quorum.
No,
I want Quorum, man.
Look, all I'm saying, that is like Brandon Jacobs 2.0.
Well, you know what? You know who I'd take over him? Trey Bennett.
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
A lot of people.
He visited with the Giants too, I think.
After Joe's conference, a lot of people talked about that.
Who, Bennett?
Bennett, yep.
Yeah,
I like
one of a good friend of mine. He posted on there. I don't know if you guys follow Espo Doodles.
Yeah,
he made a good doodle out of Bennett, and then he posted like maybe he could be a Giant.
Joe Milton is not.
I heard about him too.
Another name. That's another name right there.
Joe Milton.
Yeah.
Milton.
And I told him it's possible. Why not?
That's what I'm saying. With this draft, I'm not waiting to get a quarterback. We got to do it this draft.
No, we're not.
We got to do it this draft.
maybe
I don't want to wait till next year.
we're not desperate, man. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
that's
still,
the thing. I don't think we're desperate, but
And-
I still believe that we're going to go for a quarterback. I can't.
But okay. Now
Yeah.
let's just pause real quick, right? So we got Jones, we got Locke, and we got DeVito.
DeVito's
But
going back.
I think DeVito's going back to the practice
DeVito's
squad.
going to third string anyways.
Hold on, guys.
Mhm.
Jones already said that he feels comfortable going into next season with that quarterback room.
DJ's
Okay.
doing coke.
Yeah, I was about
You
to
seen his
say, I
eyes?
wanna see what drugs
Well,
he's
I mean,
on.
I'm just gonna say
Right.
what he said, right?
I got
And he
you.
kind of complimented, Jones, and then also Locke, and then even said with what DeVito was able to do next year. But my question, I want to ask everybody here, and we can answer one at a time.
Mhm.
What is, and I'm going to use the Gettleman effect. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh no.
What Gettleman effect? Meaning you're going to get up and flip tables. That if Joe Shane made this pick, that you're just disgusted. We'll go with Thunder from Down Under. You go first.
You'll have put me on the spot.
What is the
Damn.
one pick
Got to.
that he puts out there that you're just like,
I already got it in mind.
I just feel like if we trade up for JJ, like I know he's a decent player, but I just want to be cautious of. Oh, this is such a great QB class, such a great QB class. I remember 2018 was meant to be this generational QB class, and how'd that all turn out? Really, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen were the only two real good ones that came out of that. Baker's all right, and the other two are. Well, we know how that turned out for Darnold and Rosen. So it's like exercise with caution on all the QBs. Don't get so caught up in all their wow factors. Make sure to look at the flaws that each of them have too, and is it coachable? I trust Brian Daboll, though, as a coach, that whatever QB we do take, which I think we are going to take, he can mold them into a decent player. Because, I mean, look what he did with Tommy Cutlets for a few games there last year, right? I have faith that he's a good coach, that he could mold them into a decent player. But I really want a receiver at 6.
bro, what do you think?
Who else? What star power do we have on offense? Who do you
Well,
look at and go,
since
scary?
I mean, that is a very good question, because since Barkley left,
Who are you scared of on our offense?
if you have anybody on the
Andrew
team
Thomas.
right now
Andrew Thomas,
of
come on,
who,
you
of
cannot
who
deny it.
is afraid, who the other team's going to be afraid of,
Darius
that's
Slayton.
the plan around. We don't have that person anymore.
Wandale Robinson, baby.
And and also, I mean, we have
Jalen High could be that guy though.
Well, hold on one second.
He
Now,
could, but he's got to work on his route running.
If they throw it to him,
And they
Darius
gotta get him
Slayton.
the ball too. That's a good point.
Darius
Slayton's on his way out, man.
Slade doesn't even have a contract right now. I mean,
He
he
wants an
is
extension.
He has a 1 year. He
Contract
has a
this
1
year.
year.
Yeah.
end of this year, yes, but he
he's
wants
trying to get an
more.
extension.
But the problem is,
Guaranteed.
I mean, and we all can agree that he's going at it at a wrong angle, because these guys, Dable and Shane, we know they don't play, and they don't play when you don't show up to volunteer OTAs. Okay. And you saw Coach when he said it. He said that says a lot about you, like how you guys performed in the last game last year.
Yeah.
And when I saw the fact that Darius Slayton was the only one that didn't show up, it hurt me a little bit, because now we already know what it's going to be like for him.
Draft night.
Yeah. He may be. I would not be shocked if a trade comes in,
And he's
either
and
trade
he's
up from
involved.
6, trade
And he's-
down from 6.
And he's involved.
And it's
He will be in
$6 million
$1 package for sure.
He's a $6 million cap hit too. Not that that's
Yeah.
much, but Jalen Hyatt and him are very similar players. So who's to say you can't just trade Slayton and Hyatt takes his spot? They're both quick guys.
So what's up, Bo? Or Dad? I said Bo. We're talking about Dash. My bad. Dash, what's up, man?
I'm actually glad you brought up that name, because that's the one guy, and I'm not just talking about 6th. I'm talking about the whole draft. That is the one guy. I don't, him and Spencer Rattler. Nope.
You're talking about Bo Nix?
Yup.
Yeah, and that's why. And Dash, forgive me. That's why I called you Bo, because I was reading something, as they said, something about Bo Nix.
It's actually
on the
Bo
comments,
Picks.
and you're more
That's
than
all he
welcome
does, Bo
to
Picks.
jump on if I'll put the link out there as well.
Yeah, I don't want no parts of Bo Nix or Spencer Rattler.
No Bo Picks. No Bo Picks.
So, bro, what is one of your draft picks if for Shane to give you the what the fuck?
Romo
Who?
Romo Dunze, receiver, Washington.
You don't like him?
I don't think that's a bad pick though.
He's
That's
excellent.
not. Yeah.
For thing is, he doesn't run under. He trusts his jump ball too much, but that's against sissy Pac-12 DBs that are so. But if he can't sell a double move, he can't. East of it is man. But I just don't like Odunze. I don't think he's going to translate into the NFL.
I got to agree with him on that.
That's a hot
I kinda
take.
do.
Okay.
Now I've been waiting for this. What's your what the fuck pick?
Oh boy,
I mean, that name
it's
comes
coming.
out, it's like, what the
Spit it
fuck?
out. Spit it out, Daryl.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that here lately. Since the draft is coming up, next week? I've been thinking about that. Actually, right now at this point, I really don't know
Okay.
what the fuck. Pick
Right
would
about
be.
now, I think we'd be on the clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, you're right.
Unless we trade up.
So Dad says I 1,000%. No, I'm sorry. Was that a million? No, that's 1,000 glass.
100,000.
Disagree with the
100,000%.
Tuesday.
100,000.
He said respectfully.
Respectfully.
Yeah, that's like saying, "Hey, don't be offended," but you know,
And Dash
respectfully.
knows, yeah.
Danny, what's yours, man?
It would have to be off
Oh, go ahead, Daryl.
It would have to be an off the wall pick. That's all I was gonna say, Danny. It has to be an off the wall pick.
Well,
If they're not taking a wide receiver or a quarterback, I don't know where you could go after that. I don't offensive line, maybe.
I don't even think picking
But
an
you
offensive
can get
line
that-
at 6 would be bad.
That's what I was about to say.
Even if Joel Alt is there,
I wouldn't do that.
I will break a table in MetLife Stadium.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't
with
do
you.
that.
If he
They pick
picks
a
an
lineman?
offensive line.
Yeah.
We already addressed it. It's done. It's over. If you get someone, maybe
Later, maybe later in the rounds.
maybe
Yeah.
later for a backup, like for
depth.
depth, exactly. But
Yeah,
but
like Zach Zeitner.
you cannot make
He wants
changes in
money.
the offensive line. That's what we've been doing for almost a decade now. Like that's it. Let these guys gel. Pick your 5 guys, and then move on.
We picked up what? We picked up 2 in the free agent market, right?
We picked 2
offensive-
in free agency. We have
2 or
Andrew
3, yeah.
Thomas.
Pick up like 5, like
The guy
3
from
or
the
4.
Raiders, the guy from the
Yes,
Packers.
that's all in depth. Yes, but the guys who can actually start is Jeremiah, right? I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if I pronounce his name right.
Yeah,
The
Elemental.
guy from Europe, right? The guy from London.
Yeah.
The OC guy, yeah. Him and then we have Andrew Thomas. We have JMS.
You gotta let them gel.
I
You
don't
gotta
wanna
let
say
them gel.
Neil is still a question mark, but yeah, I mean, we have.
they're gonna move Neil to guard.
Too big.
I mean, that
They better go
Evan
flip his
Neal-
ass burger somewhere in Europe. That's what.
Yeah.
This is the make or break year for Evan Neal.
Evan Neal's gonna be flipping
it is
burgers in the
definitely
cafeteria
for
by
sure.
midway.
Doesn't matter
So-
what position he plays.
Listen,
But
fellas.
this is it.
Listen, fellas. I hate to tell y'all, and I love Brian Daboll, but he's on the hot seat, ladies and gentlemen.
Especially now with the Belichick rumors.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
yeah.
Oh yes.
Quarterback.
On the
But
hot
you know
seat.
what?
They
Belichick actually picked.
I honestly don't want him, man.
the
I don't
three
want him to
teams
coach.
that he picked, the 3
But
teams that
Danny,
he
you got
picked,
to remember now. He
It was
helped us bring our
Cowboys, the
first
Eagles, and the
championship.
and the
Giants.
Giants.
I
Because he
get
knows
it,
he
but
had-
Well, no, he
Yes,
had the defense. I mean, that was part of it. But hold on, before we go on to another topic, Danny, what is your what the fuck draft pick?
Oh dang!
if we reach for Penix at 6.
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
If we reach for Penix at 6.
Now, and I'm going to back you up on that, and let me tell you why. When I was watching the national championship game, now I will say this: Penix throws a good ball. He throws a heater, okay. But for some reason, in that national championship game, he was not on. He was not on his game. He did not look good. And to me, that could be a teachable moment for him. So it's like, okay, how will he react in another big time type game? But I don't know if I want us to be the victim of that.
I think that national championship game was more about what Michigan's defense did than what Michael Penix didn't do. Because what they took away from him was his ability to run out the pocket. They kept him in that pocket that whole game.
And they also covered his number one wide receiver,
right?
Like a blanket too.
Odunze,
yeah,
right.
They got to him quick, which is why if you look at a lot of those passes where Odunze was wide open and he overthrew him, that's because the defense did their job and they got in his head.
Well, if Michigan's defense is doing that to him, what do you think NFL defenses are going to do?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It's going to be 20 when the season starts. He's a lefty. He's injuries. It's all bad.
But I wouldn't take Penix no higher than 47, gentlemen.
I would take him late. I would take him late in the first round.
Second round. Yeah, I would do that.
I would take him late in the first round too.
Late first round or high second round? Yes.
Right.
In that last
like if we snatch up Odunze at 6, then I'll go for Penix.
At 47th, right?
Yeah, I'll do that.
If we get those two picks, yes. 11 and 47, yes.
So Jesse, what is your what the fuck pick?
I said it already, offensive line. And if I want to mention, I actually retweeted this morning about this one guy that Fireside Giants actually mentioned. What was that? Joe Alt.
He's the offensive lineman.
He's offensive line.
Notre Dame, yeah. Well,
any offensive line guy, if we pick up at 6, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. So are you gonna?
We already
got one,
addressed
or are you gonna just piggyback off of that one?
We dressed enough. Our biggest need is right now is a wide receiver 1.
Yeah, at 6, who would I be pissed off if we get?
Mm-hmm. And you can't say kicker or punter because that's an obvious.
No.
What the fuck? Okay, that's an obvious.
So let's say the Giants are like they think they really want a quarterback first. I would have to say that I would be pissed if they went Michael Penix at 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I like him, and I would take him in a later round.
Not at 6. Just not at 6.
I wouldn't take him at 6 either.
So if you look at that part of it, then I would say that's a DJ look right there. If they took Penix at 6, that's DJ all over again.
Well, yeah, Penix pretty.
Whoa! No.
Well, hold on. He said they're worried about Daniel Jones's injury. Why go for Penix?
So we got to get off of the whole Penix injury thing. He hasn't been injured for 2 years.
Yeah, he's been health free. Yeah, he's been good.
Surface in the NFL.
And again, he got hurt in the national championship, but was tough enough and played that whole game. I don't want to hear nothing about the injury.
I think he had to.
But he's not really the NFL, especially when he's 24 when the season starts.
Oh yeah, that's part of it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I got to bounce. All right.
Yeah,
I gotta go. All right, Jesse, I appreciate you, man.
No worries.
And as always, you're more than welcome to come to the show. But I gotta hear it one time, brother. Let me hear it.
It's been a while, so I'll try it again. Let's go, Giants. Ooh.
I'll see you Thursday night, bro.
Jesse, I'll see you Thursday, brother.
And hit me up on a draft day. I don't know if you have my contact or Instagram or Twitter, whatever.
Reach out to me on Instagram.
Okay.
Is J18 and D3 getting the draft party going at MetLife?
Yeah, Jesse, shots on the walk-in. Just be ready.
Yep. Let's go, J18, baby. And it's coming to J18 as well.
So, Jesse, you want to do this again on Tuesday?
It's up to you, or I'll just give you the extra tickets if you want to give it away.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Because I'm going next Mondays. There's a chance I might go Tuesday to Rangers. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, and before you go, Jesse, here's a did you know, guys? Jesse and I both are part of the ESF. Yep. So just so you know. Oh, Ant, were you just waiting on his coin?
Yeah.
So ESF.
Oh, actually, let me show you something. Hold on. Let me show you something. You actually gonna like this. You're actually gonna like this.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Sick. That is
So
sick.
I'm waiting for my lanyard, the Giants lanyard that I have.
Oh, nice.
It's upstairs, yeah. So I'm gonna put that and I'm gonna rock this at the draft party.
Did you have that made up, or they had them?
No, I had that made up. I
nice.
found somebody on Etsy. I'll share that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
say
like
that
that.
because I
Yeah,
got to
so
get one
I
of those.
actually had to take the
Pretty sick
coin
right
out
there.
of the case.
Mhm.
So this is the actual coin.
Okay.
Right. Yep.
So I took it out from the case because otherwise it won't fit in there.
That's
Oh,
nice.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
And that's how it goes in. And it's pretty sick.
Sweet.
My son wants it too, so he wanted because he's been listed as a little ESF guy, little fan.
Like a junior, yeah.
So he has the junior, yeah. So he has his own patch for his jersey, but they don't have the coins for the juniors.
Yeah.
That's what's
I
up.
give them my
Hey, long as he got the patch. Long as he
Yeah,
got
yeah, he has a patch.
That's all that matters.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for
I'm
his,
not going to say any names. I'm not going to say any names, Jesse. But I caught somebody without their coin at a sporting event. Now, do you know the penalty of not having your coin with you?
Should be
What is
revoked.
the penalty? What
Do
is
you,
that?
do you know the penalty?
no.
10 push-ups.
Oh, that's easy.
It's 10.
On,
So
on
you
the
know
spot.
damn
On the
well-
spot.
Hey,
I'm
and
hearing
it is
this.
on the spot too. But I'm not
So
going to.
during the season, I go to every game.
now. You know damn well I'm gonna have my coin with me. I'm gonna have a backup coin. I'm gonna have a backup for the backup because once I go down, I ain't coming. There ain't no. No.
So yeah,
I'll
you give me a
pop
good
blood
idea.
vessel.
So I might have to keep another. I might have to order another coin though,
I'm gonna have like one
Keep it
in
with
my
me
sock,
in my
one in my
pocket.
shoe.
because I go
one in the
to so many
kitchen,
other.
one in the bathroom,
I go to
just in
Yankees
case.
games. I go to Rangers games, Knicks games. If I'm ESF, then I probably have to carry it everywhere, right?
Right.
And Jesse, please send me that info to have one of those made. I would
Yeah.
love to have one of those.
Definitely, it's on Etsy. Yeah, one lady has it on Etsy, and you can pick and choose your color. I choose blue because it's
Yeah, that's
giant,
nice.
right?
I was
Yeah,
messing.
you gotta go
Yep.
with blue.
I'll show it to you. On
All right, man.
draft.
Hey, I don't want to keep you because I know
Nice.
you got duties
Yeah,
and
man.
stuff.
My 11-month-old is waiting for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
All right, man.
All right,
It's
brother.
good seeing you as
All right,
always.
guys.
I'll holler
Later,
at you.
Jesse.
See you Thursday,
Catching
bro.
up with you. I'll see you guys. I'll see some of you guys at the draft party. Let's go,
Yes,
Giants.
sir.
See you, mate.
All right.
Change it. All right.
Gotta go.
Let me
Draft party.
let's see. All right. If you guys are waiting, please hold on just a little bit longer. And then let me go ahead and
Does ESF need any international global ambassadors?
yes, we do. Yes,
He's the man.
we do.
That's the perfect man for it right there.
Yeah. You know what? Please go to just go to the link.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had the link on my, but just Elite Superfans.
Yeah, no, I know the
And,
page, yeah.
Yeah. Now I got to order more coins. Thanks.
Right. You and me both.
I'm still waiting on
got-
my first one.
Yeah,
I
because your
got,
coin
I got,
gotta
I got
have
my
back.
coin.
Gotta have a
and-
back.
What'd you say, Daryl?
No, he was saying that my coin's on back order.
Oh, okay.
He ain't lying.
I,
Yo, I reached out to them. So I ordered this coin almost 2 months ago. I reached out to them last week and I'm like, bro, what the hell's going on? And the guy's like, I'm so sorry. We're still behind. They're still on back order. I'm like, damn.
Oh, bro,
And
what's
if
up?
you've
What you
been
got?
waiting 2 months, I'm gonna be waiting 2
Gotta
years.
go. Someone could replace me, but
Probably.
Say again?
I gotta go right now. So if someone's
okay.
backstage and such.
Yeah, no worries. All right, bro. Hey, it's always good to see you, man.
What?
Hope to see you soon. Let me hear one time.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
All right, bro. Be easy, brother.
Later, bro.
2.
Thank God he's not
Uh-oh.
here.
Where did Daryl
Just
go?
dropped Daryl.
Oh, pop Daryl out.
He probably he's not in the backstage.
Oh, he popped himself
Probably
out.
exited by mistake.
Yeah.
Do you fellas reckon we'll be taking a running back as well?
I'm glad bro's gone, man. Them beautiful locks are like intimidating.
You're like, bro, wait till you turn 40. They'll be gone and gray.
Bro.
They'll be nice. They'll be nice and gray.
Well, real quick about ESF, if you guys are hearing this for the first time, it's an actual club for the fans. Okay. And that's what it's called, elite super fans. Okay. You can be a fan of any team. It doesn't have to be football. But when you get the coin, you got to have it on you at all times. And
that's the rule, right?
that's the rule. You just got to have it on you. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I ain't doing 10 push-ups. I'll give somebody $10. I ain't doing 10 push-ups.
And I'm sure they'll take the donation too.
I'll probably break it.
But they also have patches, and they have some awesome merch. But right now I have the patches. I have 2 patches, one military and one normal ESF. And of course I got the coin. And once you get that coin, it's a lifetime membership. That's it. 22 or what do you pay? $25 for yours?
Yeah,
I think mine was 22, 25, something like that.
I think it was 20.
It's just a one-time fee.
Yeah, I think it was 20 a piece. I got the patch and the coin.
Okay.
Yeah. And they are a nonprofit organization.
Now I got to spend another, $40 to get 2 more coins. So,
right, like 5 more coins. They are a nonprofit organization, and they are against bullying and also suicide prevention. So it's a good cause.
Good cause. It's a good cause, yeah.
Yes, yep. It's in the fans. So right now, New York Giants for life said, why don't y'all like Bo Nix?
Because he's 180
Go ahead,
years
Ant.
old.
Go ahead, Ant.
He's 180 years old and he's not reliable.
So Bo Nix, who did Bo Nix play for?
Oregon.
Oregon.
And before Oregon, he was at Auburn.
Oh, that's right.
In the SEC.
Well, him and Thibodeau were teammates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
Him and
no,
who?
he played 2.
Thibodeau.
He got there a year after Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yes, I think he got there last year, right?
No, he got there. Yeah, he played at Oregon for 2 years, and then before that, he
been
was
there
in the
2
SEC.
Okay. Well, no, if he played for 2 years, then he did play with Thibodeau for 1.
Thibodeau's played with us for 2 years.
Yeah, Thibodeau's been with us for 2 years.
No, he did. You're right. Shit, because that was the Vegas
22 draft. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. My bad. I was
because
thinking
me and Danny were celebrating that pick.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was too.
Oh yeah.
I was too. And hey, put me on the record. I was celebrating Neo's pick too. I was thinking about how good
we needed that, but he's still a work in progress.
We were rebuilding our offensive line. So so let me go ahead and bring on Dash.
Hey, it's been a while.
What's up, y'all?
Oh boy.
And we got a full house tonight.
The fellas are in the building.
So Philly, I'm gonna start off with you, man.
What's up?
What do you think your first pick will be? And where are you guys at?
Do they have a pick?
Yeah, 22, probably corner.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I'm seeing
You're probably gonna go corner. All right, Dash.
every mock draft I've seen. How's this getting this dude Kool-Aid? What is it? Kool-Aid McKinley from Alabama. I know nothing about him.
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Oh, the Kool-Aid guy. Yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah, I mean, I like the name, but I don't know nothing about the guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, speaking of
But
Alabama, go ahead.
I honestly don't think we're going to keep that pick. I think we're going to kind of trade up, knowing how he is. I think I'll trade up and try and.
I don't think you're going to trade up. I think you're going to trade back and grab more picks.
If you trade up, you want to trade with us and give us AJ Brown?
What's his name? I also want Trotter.
Oh, Jeremiah Trotter?
Yeah, junior. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who do you want?
Philly, if you guys trade up to pick 3, you can give us AJ Brown and 2 more picks.
Huh?
Hold on.
You can give us AJ Brown if you trade to pick 3.
You know what you got? You know what Philly really needs? A running back.
You want Ramondre Stevenson?
They need someone that's going to be healthy.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
They need someone that's not going to be selfish, who's going to be a real team player, who's not going to lie to you and stab you in the back and
What's up with that?
get hurt every 3 days. You know.
But Mike, you know
Who
your
are we
boys
talking
your
about?
boys got to win a Super Bowl this year. You know that, Mike, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Philly's not winning
You
it.
know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, why are y'all quiet all of a sudden, Mike?
No, because they
listen.
listen. The move for Saquon, that's a Super Bowl move. That's basically.
We'll make I don't think
They'll somehow not make it to the Super Bowl.
Like
They
I've
have
always
to.
said,
They have to.
to
No,
be
it
honest,
one
is a
bro.
but.
reason.
To be
They have
honest,
to.
Listen,
listen.
there's one reason
I
that
don't think
former Giants go to Philly, and that's called retirement. I'm
who
dead
else.
serious.
Who else
Look
is
at a
being
lot
Saquon
of
is on the
the
Saquon is on
past
decline
Giants
right now.
players that went to Philly. They
Who?
went there to retire.
Who?
Saquon will retire the Philadelphia Eagles.
Brad
be
Barrett's
frank-
about to retire. Steve, when you guys grabbed Steve Smith back in the day, he retired.
Other one, yeah.
Mark Bavaro was retiring. I don't know if you know that much, but you know, Giants go to
We're talking about
the Eagles to
T20.
That's
retire.
cap, bro. There's no way they three-peat. I'm sorry.
No.
No, honestly, like, listen. Okay, this may sound crazy. I don't think we're gonna win, right? Like, I don't see us winning the Super Bowl this year, right?
Good job. You're smart.
He's learning.
To be
Hold on,
honest,
let him talk.
Good
Let him
job.
talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Let him talk, X. Let's let him talk.
to be
Go ahead,
honest,
go ahead.
right? If we did win, obviously I'd be happy, but it would hurt a little bit winning the Super Bowl the year after Jason Kelsey retired.
Well, I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's kind of.
Now,
I mean,
as much as I love Tiki
expected.
Barber, I would never say that.
Right. I mean, exactly. You know, and at that time, you know, there was a certain satisfaction when Eli won the you know, that Super Bowl, because
Well, the
that's
other
when
thing is
Eli.
too.
I just hope he finds his
The other
ring.
thing though is with Kelsey, he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles, so it's not like it would have been a big difference.
Yeah,
got a
did you
ring.
hear?
He
He
got a
lost
ring.
his Super Bowl ring.
I know.
No,
In
really?
Philly.
Oh, he lost it?
Yeah. Yeah.
In a pool of
can
Philly.
always-
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Somebody at WrestleMania's got it.
And he put a claim.
Oh, speaking
he
of
put a claim in
WrestleMania,
for
I
it,
didn't get to go to WrestleMania, right? The tickets were too expensive, but last Friday, right? I had a pretty cool experience. My mom took me and my brother to the WWE World at like the convention center in the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had the Pat McAfee show up there, so I was able to watch the show. So at the end of the show, I went up to him. He was like signing like autographs and shit and everything. And he was like doing pictures and shit. So I had taken a picture, and I don't know what was up with my phone, but it was like bugging, like the picture was blurry. So he took my phone and he's like, "Yo, let me take it for you." And he took a selfie of us, me and Pat McAfee. Pretty cool.
Oh, it's good. Did you post it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. That's
You
all.
posted it on TikTok, didn't you?
Yeah, it was on TikTok.
Okay, well, good shit, dude.
It actually was a good picture, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Danny was distracted by the
Um,
women in WrestleMania the whole time.
So, Giants for life. I just I got to correct you. I just got to correct
It's
you.
not needed, buddy.
There's
It's
four more. There's
Yeah.
four more.
You're right.
You're
You're
right.
Count
right.
on what, Sneaky? Count on what?
Hey.
You got to count all eight. You got to count
There you
all
go.
eight, man.
Count all
And
four, baby. Count all four.
I know.
So I gotta correct
I'm
you
not
too.
gonna
There's
ask
actually
you,
four
brother.
more for us.
I still got love for you, Mike. It's not about you, okay? It's about our eight. I still got love
Yeah,
for
Mike,
you.
count all one.
But I ain't trying to, come at you or anything. But yeah, we got eight. We got eight, brother. And I know you know. I know you know.
Mike said hashtag count all one.
Count on.
Count all six.
So let me tell you a funny story. I'm at work. That's not the funny part. And I'm walking in the hallway, and one of my colleagues had on a Cowboys, because I live in Dallas. He had on a Cowboys sweater, shirt, whatever. And I always give everybody that. When I walk by you, I say, "What's up?" Boom, and we go on, or whatever. And he was like, "How about them cow?" And I'm like, No. I ain't no, you ain't getting no dap from me. No offense, Dash. And you know what? And we left off at you. Dash, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while. I was
It's been
just
a while.
focusing more on the life of me. So yeah.
Oh, you got to. You got to. Now, let me ask you something. I want to be real, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we spoke. Have we spoke since Green Bay?
He might have been on the show, I think, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe after Green Bay. I can't remember. It's been so long.
I would say sorry about Green Bay.
Bullshit.
I did enjoy every minute of that. But I want to ask you this, right? How do you feel the fact that Dak's playing on his final year of his contract.
He just got to prove himself. That's the thing. He literally got
There
to prove
she
himself.
is.
There's McNugget.
There she is.
How you doing, Nugget? Now, Dash. What does Dak have to do to prove himself?
At least make it to the conference championship game. At least.
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair because he proves himself in the regular season.
That's
Definitely,
not going to happen.
yes.
Though. That's not.
You guys get the division hats, all the time. But as far as anything beyond that, that's where the issue. And I think McCarthy's under the same circumstances.
They're in the hot seat. Yeah.
Now that being said, and I'll ask this for the gathering. McNugget, you just ignore us because you guys.
She got all the rings. She got all the rings. She don't count. She don't count.
Got job security for at least 3 years. You ain't got nothing to worry.
She got nothing to worry about. Yeah.
Only thing you got to worry about is your coach maybe retiring because he's almost like 106.
He's not.
He ain't going nowhere.
They got a good backup quarterback now too.
Who they got?
Carson Wentz.
Oh, the fucking fraud.
I forgot about that.
That's right. Wentz is trying to get another ring.
You mean the Terminator?
Getting another ring.
Yeah. Participation trophy.
Hey, in his defense, I would wear the shit out of that participation trophy. You can say what you want. You just like, hey, I held that clip.
Hey, Kadarius Toney got one.
I put a tick.
That's true. Kadarius Toney's got 2.
Yeah. Kadarius Toney.
Who?
And
Kadarius Phony.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Butterfinger.
Oh, you mean that horrible rapper, Young Joker?
Yeah. You know what's sad though? Like he actually did more for his ring than Shady did. The running back.
The running back was Shady McCoy. Yeah.
Shady McCoy. Yeah. But he'll be quick to talk about people. Anyway, the fact that you guys have not made any moves in the offseason, and as far as I know, and Dash, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be 100% real, like I always am. I had a fear, an honest to God fear, that Derrick Henry was going to go to the Dallas Cowboys.
That's what I thought too.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Rumors, all of that. Yep.
Yeah.
When I saw that he was going to Baltimore,
because he wanted to go to a winner.
I actually celebrated.
Because he wanted to go to a winner. It's because he wanted to go to a winner.
Right.
21 years is a long time.
And I actually found out Jerry Jones didn't even make a call.
I heard about that one as well. Yeah.
What's going on with it? What's going on with the guy? Like,
and that's my question. What are they like? I don't want to say taking the year off.
He's oblivious.
But are they doing anything to get to that? To help that get to the conference championship.
Not for
and
nothing.
I think CeeDee Lamb this is
he's asking for a contract extension too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not for nothing. The whole Dallas thing, I swear to God, it reminds me of the Yankee situation. So let's say.
Well, hold on. Before you get into that, I want to hear what Dash has to say.
Okay.
About the state of the Dallas Cowboys.
So just to be honest, the last time we talked, I was more focused on, again, my personal life, just to catch up with school, catch up with work, etc. So I have not been focusing on football at all. So I wouldn't give you 100% correct answer.
Oh, okay.
But I've been hearing the rumors. I've been hearing all that. So I'll have to catch up on that next time we talk.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair. That is now. Go ahead, Ant. You're talking about the Yankees.
No, so
chokers.
Yeah, shut up.
27. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck off! No.
How about the Rangers, though?
Damn right, baby.
Hey, right. I don't think y'all talking about the same Rangers, man.
Not the Texas. Not the Texas Rangers.
Hey, hold on.
No, I'm talking about my Rangers.
You mean the people? Do you know on the ones that aren't going to win the cup?
The other red, white, and blue team.
I'm talking about the best team in the NHL.
All I got to
What
say
happened the
about
last
all I
time
got to
the
say
best
about
team
the
in
Texas,
NHL won the President's Cup?
all I got to say about the Texas
I don't know. Ask
Rangers.
the Bruins.
Hold on.
All I gotta say is go Knicks.
Did
Yes,
you
sir.
guys? I don't know if y'all saw that World Series ring.
I did.
Jesus.
Which one? Which ring?
The Texas
one that
Rangers.
The Texans got.
No,
Texas
I didn't see
Rangers.
that. I didn't peep that.
No, I didn't see. No, I
man.
didn't see it because nobody cares.
It's
I
our
do.
first
Nathan
one.
Eovaldi.
Is it their first one in the
It is
history?
their
Yes,
first one, yeah.
yes. And even though I don't watch,
Danny's like, oh, that's cute.
That's so wonderful. You know.
so even though
Blue
I
Jays.
don't watch baseball, I watched the World Series for the first time just to root for my Rangers. Even though I don't watch baseball, and I was so happy when I saw the last part of the game.
That's cool.
You know, I was happy for the Rangers too.
Oh,
I actually was. You know,
and they got a ring before the Cowboys.
No
Ooh,
bullshit.
Hey,
Yeah,
Danny, aren't y'all Knicks fans?
What's that?
Aren't y'all Knicks
Oh,
fans?
I forgot about you, Mr.
Yes, sir,
Sixer.
buddy.
Mr. Sixer.
So
Yeah,
I'm going to say this. You know what? And I'm glad you
right.
brought up the Knicks, Mike. I would love to see a New York Knicks Denver Nuggets final.
No,
That
no,
would be
absolutely
sweet.
not.
That'll
no.
be sweet.
Sneaky. That's not going to
Absolutely
happen,
not.
buddy.
Sneaky,
I wouldn't
talk
bet
into
you, but
existence,
I'd
my
never get
brother.
anything.
You got
You
to
know,
get
hey,
past
you
us
got to
first.
manifest it somewhere.
Yes.
No,
You
it's
gotta
not
get past
happening.
us first,
It's not
okay?
happening. Celtics are winning it all, baby.
I think that's to be the only. I'm sorry, Mike. Your Sixers don't scare me.
That is the only team that could beat the Knicks.
Who?
I don't want to
The
play them
Celtics.
now. I don't.
The Nuggets?
The Sixers?
There's
No,
one
the
team I don't want to
Celtics.
face.
The Celtics is the only team that scares me. I'll be honest with you. I keep it 100.
Don't talk about basketball. All we got to do is talk about Game 7 last year.
Would we play y'all?
Well, hold on.
Next?
Wait, and I gotta pause on the basketball talk because we do gotta talk to McNugget.
Mrs. Chief.
How you doing? How you been?
Pretty good.
Don't tell us the Chiefs are going to 3-peat because we're not.
You been hanging in there?
Yeah.
How's college life treating you?
Better than last semester.
That's good. That's good. So, have you been following along with, KC stuff, like Chief stuff, whatever?
All I know is that Rashee Rice stuff.
Criminal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And it happened here in Dallas too.
I forgot about that.
What a dumbass.
Is he locked up or okay? Hold on a sec. Hold on, I gotta.
Oh, he's going to jail.
Thank
I
you.
think he's going to be locked up.
Mahomes this morning.
Say again. I'm sorry.
They won't
He was I don't know where they were at, but he was with Mahomes throwing the ball around somewhere.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they're all down here in Texas training right now.
Yeah, they were on the front of the court lawn.
Now, I don't know. Now, what I will tell
in
you
the courtyard.
What I will tell y'all this is that each, if not each, but I read somewhere that, for argument's sake, let's say each of the victims involved, I'm sorry, because there was two people. It was a player from, I think it was SMU, and Rasheed Wallace. They were the one that were driving. The people that were, or I'll say the victims in the accident, they're suing them $10 million each. Each.
That's it?
As far as I know.
Sue him for more.
Can you imagine that the law firms that were like banging at the door,
at the
door to take this case? Please let us take this case. And all I gotta say is he's lucky he didn't hit my ass.
Sneaky, these rookie NFL players never learn, bro. They don't never learn.
Never pay a rookie a big contract.
I'm like,
they don't. I don't understand. Like 3 seconds of your life just ruins your life. Like look at this guy, the gentleman that just got banned for life in the NBA.
Oh, in the basketball, yeah.
Yeah.
He won a total net profit $22,000, and it cost him his NBA career. Now he got to go to Russia to play basketball.
Yep.
You know how the Rice can get away with the whole thing? Get that judge out of Missouri. Tell me somebody knows about that.
Nah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look.
So this woman was basically barely slapped on the wrist for suffocating her son to death.
And she didn't get nothing. And she got away scot-free.
Nothing.
Wow.
The judge let her walk.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Look it up. It was in Missouri.
It doesn't surprise me. Missouri is.
They need a Vince McMahon his ass fire.
Tell us how you really feel, McNugget.
Well, I can't say anything. I live in Montana.
Yeah, but nothing happens there.
There was an elephant walking the street.
There was an elephant on the loose, actually.
No way.
How the hell? Mike knew that right on cue.
Yeah, I saw it.
Wow.
Yeah, so there was a circus in town the other day, and the elephant got loose. It was walking around my college town.
I swear, if I was driving in that area, I would have been like, "Am I dreaming? Why did I see an elephant?
What is happening in Montana?"
I didn't pull into the zoo.
It was a circus or something, and it escaped the circus handler.
Oh, you mean there was a Philly team in town?
Oh shoot!
No, it was the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, they are a clown circus.
Bro, we suck so bad.
Thank you. At least you can admit it.
It's even bad that the Kansas City Royals are better than us.
I'll admit.
Yeah, the Royals are actually doing very well this.
I'll admit there is a Philadelphia team that does really suck, and it's the Flyers.
Oh, they've been sucking for years.
Liar. Oh, man.
God awful.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
My
So does
Devils
Villanova.
suck.
Dang.
How do I
Oh,
look
damn.
at- yeah,
Oh, that's the elephant?
Yes.
Did
What's
you
that?
pet him?
I didn't see it, sadly. I was in
I would have
class.
petted that elephant.
You still looking for it, Sneaky?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right. With St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it was 10 hours ago. The St. Louis Circuit Attorney Office charges. Oh no, that's hold on. Accused of killing son, fit for trial. Okay, that was March. Judge rules Kansas City mother charged with killing son
Not innocent.
incompetent to stand trial.
Incompetent to stand trial.
Incompetent.
Yeah, she walked away
Like
scot-free.
Yeah.
Well, she can't stand trial. Make her sit.
So basically, she played the crazy.
If she can't stand trial,
She's going to. She needs to go to jail.
Oh my
Make her
god,
sit.
that's a winner right there.
So what you're saying is, I got to bring my least favorite person out to Missouri.
She played the I'm mentally insane card.
Let me stroke my beard to think.
Right? That's not a beard.
It is a beard.
Get in there. Get in there.
Listen,
Yeah,
that's
it
a
looks like
transmission
she
people
shaved
beard.
her eyebrows,
Well,
too.
listen, I've been growing it for 3 years. Okay, I've been cutting
God
it,
damn.
trying to grow it. Listen, I've been doing everything to get it fully grown.
You gotta use the
genetics
beard. You
suck.
gotta use the beard roller.
You need
bro.
you need a derm roller, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I might buy one. And
My
then
son's
next
got
time,
one. My son's got one. Them things work.
Yeah, it does work. It works. Yeah.
This is all natural.
And then after you get your beard, you need to get respected root.
Hair on your sack.
Hey yo.
Whoa.
Nothing.
No diddy. No diddy.
No diddy.
I ain't slapping dudes on the butt.
That's word, son. No, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
How did this go from like football to weird stuff?
I don't even. Well, I don't know. That's kind of how it always happens.
Yo, imagine going back to the Cowboys. Unfortunately, imagine if the Dallas Cowboys trade Dak Prescott during the draft.
No. That's
Imagine that shit happens,
Yeah.
bro.
You know, that would be hilarious, but it won't happen because nobody's going to pay Dak $60 million.
Somebody
plus.
be desperate. Listen,
someone that needs a quarterback. Then yeah.
listen. Broncos are desperate for Russell Wilson, right?
I
They're
am
not
back.
going to pay him $60 million for 1 year. They're not going to do it. Now, hold on. If Dallas would do what Denver did, basically pay
pay like some of it. Pay like some of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they're paying that. Denver's paying like 30-some million.
Denver's paying the majority of it. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And Russell's only getting like league minimum from the Steelers. It was a bargain. It was a freaking bargain to do that.
And we was in the talks of that again in Russell Wilson. I was like, I don't want no parts of him.
So here we go. Who's this? What about AJ Simmons? So sad, young guy.
Simon.
About to come out of the draft next week. Passed away at 25.
I didn't hear about that.
Well, I didn't hear about that either.
AJ Simon. What position was he playing?
Hold on, here we go.
He was a
NFL
defensive
prospect
lineman.
AJ Simon dies 1 week before. Yeah, this was reported 11 hours ago.
Kind of reminds me of the Len Bias story.
Oh, that was tragic. All these are tragic. Okay, here we go. College football player. I'll just say AJ Simmons because I can't pronounce his first name. Died
Can't pronounce his last name either.
Before might have realized his pro ball dreams. His former university announced Wednesday. Simon's 25, transferred to University of Albany in New York, where he played as a defensive lineman. Wow. With the Great Danes in 2022-2023. School said in a statement on a social media that he will be profoundly missed. They don't even say cause of death. Says role.
The cause of death,
what's the cause of death
remains unknown right now. It remains unknown.
Cause of death, he found out he was being drafted by the Eagles.
Oh God, Sneaky.
And why does every comment you make have to be about Philly or the Eagles?
He has to, Mike. He has to. He has to.
Come on, man.
Because
So
it's division rival
Come on now.
He did
I
announce
gotta
his
go.
job decision.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Here, I got one for you.
X, let me hear you one time, man.
Let's go Giants. Oh,
18
next
and
time
1,
winning.
baby.
bro.
18-1, baby. Hey, Mike, if this makes you feel better, unless they're playing the Yankees, I root for the Phillies.
W.
You feel better now?
That's a sad story.
So will you root for us in the World Series?
If you make it.
Yeah, if you make it. Well, then again, if you make the World Series, that means the Yankees are too. So no, I won't root for you.
We're winning this year, buddy.
It's our time, baby. It's our time.
Matter of fact, the last time the Phillies and the Yankees were in the World Series, we whooped up on you big time.
Yeah.
Man,
It's our time. Yeah, it's our time this year.
Yeah, Judge needs to
This our year.
start hitting.
We've had some rough 2 years. It's our year. Trust me.
Not if Juan Soto has something to say about it, baby.
Or maybe the Rangers will go back to back.
That's possible.
Yeah, could be.
They got a good team. That's possible.
It should have been us and the Rangers
I'll
last
tell
year.
you what,
Being honest, it should
if
have
I'm
been
the
the Phillies versus the
Yankees,
Rangers.
if I'm the Yankees, I'm asking Aaron Judge, hey, you want to restructure? We need some money to get Soto in here because we're giving.
I wouldn't surprise me if they do that.
We're giving him ownership.
I wouldn't surprise me if they do that. They go to
They
him and
have
ask
to,
him.
man. They got to get it done before the season's over.
Should have been us versus the Rangers last year. I was at Game 7. It was pathetic.
Because Gleyber Torres is not going to be there next year.
What's that?
Gleyber Torres is not going to be there next year.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's just streaky.
Yep.
He'll go on a nice run, and then the next 30 games, he ain't doing nothing.
I was looking at the win-loss record. I'm like, we almost had a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah,
What's going on with that?
Well, we're missing our top pitcher, which I must say, I am very happy with what Rodon's
Yeah, he's been good. He's been good.
Sneaky, do you have like
the
a
guy
team-
he
do you have
was
a
that we
team in,
traded
like, every
for?
sport?
Are we?
Hold on, Mike. I'll answer that question. Wait, Mike, what'd you say?
You have a team in like every sport, right?
I do. I do.
You
want to know what they are?
Talking are known for the Giants, so.
Should I say what they are so nobody?
The UFL.
So the UFL.
He's a Frisco Fridays fan.
I don't care.
I am. That's the IFL.
Oh.
The
that was bad.
UFL.
There he is.
I am a Renegade fan, Arlington Renegade.
Same. Let's go.
Back out.
Yeah. I saw you dropped off. I was waiting for you to come back on. Welcome back.
We missed
Yeah.
you, brother.
So
What?
yeah, the
You didn't miss
IFL.
much.
Yeah, we're talking about we're like off topic now. IFL, obviously the indoor football league, which I highly recommend y'all check it out in your
Okay, major
local area.
What
Pretty
the
much
We used
like
to have a team.
Say what?
We used to have an IFL team in Trenton. I actually was scheduled to try out for them.
Was it not the Soul, right?
No, that's Philly. It was the Trenton Lightning.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they're coming back. They practice at my work.
Oh,
that's cool.
Who?
Well, now,
I
now
said-
we're gonna
I said
go
it.
off.
Oh, the Soul.
If we're gonna go off of major sports, I mean, not like nobody really cares anyway. But I'm a Nuggets fan. I do follow the Nuggets.
I like chicken nuggets.
Yeah, those are especially the spicy. Those are delicious.
I like McNugget.
McNuggets
Who doesn't?
Nugget, you know. And of course, Giants and Yankees.
And
Soccer.
Wolverines.
Go
You said
Knicks,
soccer?
baby.
Yeah,
Go Knicks.
soccer.
Let him
That's
know,
right, go
Daryl.
Knicks.
We need blue,
Soccer,
blue, we need blue and orange,
I
baby.
do like the New York Football Club in soccer.
Yeah, I root for the FC
Oh,
something.
the
I
Red
forgot.
Bulls?
Dallas, whatever. FC
the New York
Dallas.
Red
Or
Bulls.
what's the soccer team for Dallas?
Dope.
Yeah, I don't root for them. But I might go to a Stars game. I don't actually my heart actually is still with Colorado's hockey team, right? Like I watch
Avalanche?
them sometimes.
Bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I don't have an actual like
So Sneaky, it seems like you're a fan of some bandwagon teams there, buddy.
how's that? You're asking me this today.
I'm kidding.
I was about to jump.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
Woo! Because I was a season ticket holder for the Nuggets
No.
when they didn't even make the playoffs.
What about the Avs?
I've always kind of liked that, even when I wasn't in Colorado. But I mean, I was happy that they won. But because I wasn't actually rooting for them, you know. But I was actually happy that New York Rangers did win their, Stanley Cup in '94. Game
It's a
7.
long time, man. It's a long.
Hey, aren't the Rangers the President Trophy winners too?
Shut up.
Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing?
That's like a consolation prize.
Well, no.
basically.
So the thing is, the last, I want to say it's 6 years now, the team that's won the President's Cup has gotten ousted in the first round.
Oh shit!
That's gonna happen to the
like
Rangers.
regular season.
It's cursed.
I haven't
regular
decided
season.
what team I'm
It's
actually.
not
rooting
going to
for
happen to
win
the
all this year.
Rangers. We're playing freaking Washington.
Mm.
Washington will be lucky to win a game.
I guess I'm partial in that in that series.
Yeah, I understand that because how are the Flyers doing right now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're
The one thing I will say I love about hockey is
We blame the Red Wings.
The traditions.
My devil's choked.
The traditions that hockey has.
Damn it.
Sorry, Danny.
Wait, did something happen at the the Devils Rangers game? Like right when the game
Rempe
started, it went into a fight.
Rempe made them look wimpy. Couple of boys on the Devils lost their. Cover your ears, McNugget.
The JJ.
Yes,
He's like,
sir.
I've heard worse.
It's always when the Rangers play the Devils. It's always something. It's always like a fight, some drama.
Now I will admit that Rempe hit was freaking brutal, dude.
Yeah, it was.
He laid dude out, man.
So who's the favorite to win the cup this year?
Right
I
now
think
it's the Rangers.
It's the Rangers. They're the favorite.
Okay,
That's why they won the President's Cup. They're the best team in hockey.
gotcha.
I said that proudly.
Well, I hope.
I just wish they would get rid of the President's Cup. Like it's bad.
But why do they put that in there? Like why they brought that in? Like for what? What the reason? What's the reason for that?
It's a tradition. It's a hockey tradition.
One thing I will say that I love about hockey and the tradition is that if you haven't won the cup, don't touch it.
Yep.
You don't touch it. I just love that.
That's why the guys, when they bring the trophy out, they wear gloves.
They like gloves, yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad luck. It's a bad omen.
When there was a set of brothers. One did win the cup, but the one didn't. But eventually, he did win it. When he brought the cup in the room, the brother said he left and went in the other room. Didn't want anyone to be near it because he didn't win it. And I like that. I like that. So I guess we'll go ahead and start winding down the show. Daryl, you still there?
Yes, sir.
There he is.
Go ahead and give me some of your final thoughts, man. What's going on with you? Now I'm not talking. No, let's not make this Oprah moment.
All right, I'm sorry.
Talk about sports. I'm talking. Whoa, don't be like, well, Sneaky, since you said when I was 3 years old. No, I don't know. That's not what I'm talking about.
I was about to give you a Forrest Gump speech now.
No. I hate my body.
Not the Forrest Gump.
It's actually a good speech, by the way.
It is.
I just picked up my.
Nah, man. I just want. You know what? We ought to get JJ McCarthy.
Daryl wants JJ.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
I want JJ. And for the second round, if we can get a good receiver, so be it. If not, then
Gotta be Keon Coleman, maybe. Keon Coleman, maybe. You think he'll be there in the second round, though? Keon Coleman?
He might be.
What about this guy, Jerry Rice's son? I forgot he's in the draft too.
Braden Rice.
Braden Rice, yeah. It's a deep receiver draft. We can get somebody.
I mean, we can find a gem in the second and third round. We don't have to go for the top receivers because you got to remember how King Nix wasn't a first rounder.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'll tell you what, Daryl, let me hear it one time, man.
New York Giants. Ow!
Philly.
There he is.
Oh, what's good, Sneaky? Appreciate you for having me on. Yeah, man, I'm just getting ready for the draft. Who do you think's gonna be Giants quarterback week 1?
Say what?
DJ, of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be DJ.
There's no way.
But we're not talking about. We're talking about the Eagles right now.
Talking about you, boy.
Are you guys? Are the Philadelphia Eagles doing a draft party as well?
Yeah, I went last year. I don't think I'm going this year, but yeah,
Okay.
we're having one.
You're not going?
Nah, I only went last year because I got offered like tickets. So, but yeah.
Okay. Well, Mike, I'll tell you right now, man, and I do mean this. It's good to talk to you. Good to hear from you.
Of course.
I'm glad you're doing good.
Yeah, I always like coming on talking sports. Go Birds. Let's go Giants out.
Appreciate you.
You took me nugget out. Whoa, man.
Dash. All right, we're gonna start with you, man. What you got going on? What's up?
Well, so let me catch you up on my personal life. So yeah. Funny thing is, starting last year, I walked the stage for high school graduation, and this year this year it's funny though because last year I did it, but then this year I'm gonna walk the stage for college.
Get out of here!
Literally.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
I also got my first car. It's a Chevy 2023 Malibu.
Okay.
There we go. Riding.
You said 2023?
Yeah, 2023 Chevy Malibu.
What color?
My boy.
Dark grayish, I would say.
Nice.
Man,
what was your first car, Sneaky? What was your first car, Sneaky?
My first car, 1980. My car was a 1980 Buick Century. That motherfucker had a big back seat. It was a mini apartment. That's what I got.
And what was your first car?
My first car?
Yeah.
Now you're making me go back. I had a 72 Chevy Nova.
Man.
Nice.
SS.
What about you, Danny?
I had a 1999 Acura Integra, 2-door,
Oh my.
leather interior, sunroof. Yep, had a lot of fun in that car.
What was it what year was it?
1999.
A 99 because I had a 91 Acura Integra.
Those I love those cars. I don't know why I missed that car.
Mina, do you have your first car, Nugget?
I got mine senior year.
What do you have?
05 Ford Taurus.
Oh shoot!
There you go.
All right.
Oh, that's it. That's it right there.
That's my baby now.
Oh, that's your new baby. That's your new baby, right?
Yeah. Right now, I got my. I'm gonna ride the wheels off my car. I got
nice too.
That's what I did with the last one.
I had a 2015 Chevy Impala. I just broke 90,000 miles. And I got it.
That's not bad mileage, man. That's not bad mileage.
And I got it at 30. I really only drive it to work and back. I have not been on a road trip with that bad boy yet. But anyway, back to you, Dash.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
I know. I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
Right.
So got my first car. That's basically kind of it. Oh wait, I don't know if I told you, but on last year of October, I believe, my sister went out for deployment. I can finally now say what the country that she went to. It was Kuwait.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So maybe not too long ago, maybe
it keeps kicking me
a
out.
week or so. She finally came back from deployment from Kuwait, so I'm happy for her. She got her first house as well.
Nice.
It's a very small car, not small car, small house. So yeah, great for her. That's basically it for my side. I'm just gonna catch you up on it. And then for sports, for the Cowboys during the draft, it's all over the place for me right now. So it's either first round I want an offensive lineman because of Tyrone Smith going to the Commanders, I believe now, or the Jets.
Do you think you gotta replace Van Der Esch?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Replace Van Der Esch. We gotta fill in the running back spot. I know we signed one not too long ago, maybe like 2 days ago. But I think I don't know if he's a running back or not. I can't remember.
I would hate to see Dallas get Blake Corum. Oh my God.
Stop.
I would
stop.
So get draft a running back as well. Maybe draft a wide receiver. That's basically those are the 4 positions really: offensive lineman, linebacker, running back, and wide receiver.
There's a good linebacker in the draft. His name's Bobby Boucher.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who that is.
My
so
mama
I don't.
Mama said.
First round talent.
I don't pay attention to the players at all, so I have no idea.
It's from the movie Waterboy.
It's a movie.
No, let me stop.
Did you ever see Waterboy?
No.
Oh, you got to see it.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
I know. I need to watch it.
Okay, Dash. Before I ask you, let me hear it one time.
Yeah.
Got to ask you all a serious question. Okay, football movies. Okay, McNugget. What is your favorite football movie of all time?
Ooh, man, this is.
Oh.
Jeez.
I already know mine.
I don't know.
Don't share it. Don't share it.
I have 2.
Okay, so
I have 2.
McNugget, have you seen any football movies?
Yeah, I don't remember the name.
Okay, well, what actor was in it? Do you remember what actor?
Mm-mm.
Actually, I have 3 now that I think about it.
I have 2, but I just can't put one on the top of the other.
Okay, so Danny,
I remember it now.
Okay, what is it?
Remember the Titans.
Yes,
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Danny, what do you got?
It's a toss up between I like Rudy and Any Given Sunday. I like Any Given Sunday.
Out of those two, which one?
If I were to choose, I would choose. Damn, you know what? I would choose Rudy, of course. Rudy's like the best. You know.
So we're kind of ending the show, but I do want to get your favorites. So you're going with Rudy, right, Danny?
Yeah.
Football movie. What is your favorite football movie?
Who are you asking?
Who you
I'm
asking?
sorry. Drew, I'm sorry. Yeah. Because you know what?
I was like,
I'm sitting here looking at him.
Who is he
like,
asking?
I'm looking at you, Drew.
I'm like, does he mean me? I don't know. I'm gonna go with an oddball one that I don't think a lot of people will probably put in one of their top lists, but The Program.
Yes,
I loved that.
yes,
movie. I
yes.
freaking
That's
loved that
the one
movie.
I'm thinking about. That's my number one.
Or are you injured? I love that line. I love that.
We used
line.
to use that when I played in high school all the time. Are you hurt or are you injured?
Are you hurt? Or are you
I
injured?
love
Dash,
that movie.
Okay, Dash. You've heard a couple classics right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite football movie?
Remember the Titans.
Okay. And go ahead. So we know we got The Program.
So The Program is one.
The Replacements.
No, Brian's song.
What?
Well, that's a good one.
That's an old one. It's
Now you're just
the
going
Brian
sad.
Piccolo
Now you're just going
story.
sad.
Brian Piccolo, Gail Sayers. Never saw
Oh, yeah. I've never seen that.
Good movie, really good movie.
Okay.
And come on, guys. Little Giants.
That's
Right.
true. That's
Come
true.
on.
Yeah,
Yo,
don't forget
no-
about that one.
I'm gonna
No
look,
lie, my
and I'm-
nickname in high school was Rat Tad.
See, there you
No
go.
way.
No, look, I'm
No
gonna
lie.
say this. I'm gonna say this right now. I was supposed to marry Icebox. She just didn't know it. She
That was your baby. That was your baby.
that was my boo.
She
That
grew
was
up very well.
that was my boo.
They did a Where Are They Now?
Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen that. I've seen her. Yeah.
She is.
Woo.
Yeah.
I mean, she would look at me and be like, "Child, please."
He would look at you like Diddy.
See,
Yeah.
Like no Diddy, no Diddy.
see, at
So
that
for
age,
me-
I was into older women and wanted the daughter of the Cowboys coach there. I believe her name was Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. So obviously honorable mentions, unnecessary roughness. You gotta with Scott Bakula.
Good one. Mhm.
That's the one with what's it? What's it? Irish or what was her name?
Oh yes, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I
but-
can't enjoy any with Scott
Kathy
Bakula.
Ireland.
I keep thinking that Scott Bakula at the end of the story is going to leap out of the scene into the next episode. Like,
Right.
I can't help it. Like, for whatever reason, he's so ingrained as the quantum leap guy. To
Right,
me that-
and right after they win the game, like at the end, he like leaps.
Yeah.
Because
You guys don't
Exactly.
you guys don't like the movie with Kevin Costner with the draft?
Well,
Yeah, that was a good one.
I was actually going to bring that
That
up.
was a good
That's
one,
kind of
too.
like, I mean, any given Sunday is one of my favorite all times. And the funny story about that one is when I met LT, I said to him, because this is before I saw it. No, I did some draft day before that, but I did tell him. I said, any given Sunday, man, that's the best football movie of all time. And you know what LT said to me? Perfect LT answer. Yeah, all that money's gone. I was like, oh snap! But yeah, draft day was
Draft
day's
day,
up
yeah,
there.
that was the one. Yeah.
Draft day's up there.
Yeah, Draft Day was a good one for sure.
How about the Water Boy?
That's like what started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Another LT one.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's LT was in that. That's right.
It was. Yeah,
He was.
It's
Yeah.
so
forgot,
crap.
Yeah.
and I think
So my
he was-
story. So my point for the day, kids, is don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Just saying that. I didn't. Wasn't he on? Unnecessary roughness?
Sutton Rowan, your man do it oblongata.
Yeah.
My mama said.
My mama said.
Oh my god, Kathy Bates is the mom. Perfect casting.
She's
Perfect.
awesome.
No matter
Yeah,
what
Drew,
she
Drew,
said,
Drew,
no matter
Drew,
what
Drew,
she
What do you
said.
want, Drew? What do you want us to draft, bro? At 6, who do you want? Quick.
You know, let me. I got to ask you this, and you can go quick on this if you want, though. But who gets drafted before us? Because that determines my answer.
Well,
Are we assuming the draft's going to fall the way we expect, with going quarterback, wide receiver?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends on the trade at that point. What you think of whatever wide receivers left? I mean, I got to
I
think
still
if we're
say we
number
might trade
6.
with the
All right.
Patriots.
Well, all right. Give us two answers. One, if we stay at 6, and
Okay.
one if we trade up.
if we stay at 6, you take the best wide receiver available. You try to trade back into the first round and try to get Michael Penix Jr.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if we move up to say like 3 or 4, what are you thinking?
Why?
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I don't like Drake May. I'm sorry, North Carolina quarterbacks scare the crap out of me.
Yeah.
You're not hiring Jaden Daniels.
No, if Jaden Daniels is there, yeah, I'm down in a heartbeat. I actually like him a lot. If you own the SEC, I don't care if it's 1 year only. I don't care if you had 2 first-round wide receivers to do it. You owned the SEC. That's as close as you get to owning the NFL before you get there.
Right.
I'm good with that. But I just don't think he'll be available. I think Washington takes him in a heartbeat with no second thought.
Yeah. No,
They better not mess that draft up. They better not mess it up.
The only thing I would want, if there's any kind of trade, like I said earlier, the only trade I would be looking at would be to trade back with Minnesota and grab an 11 and 27. I would do that for sure.
Yeah,
so
but
we also well, hold on, Drew. And I don't mean to cut it.
You're good. No, you're good, man.
Another question I asked throughout the night was, what would be your draft?
Oh,
draft.
Hell yeah!
Like they make the pick, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Like at number 6, Daniel Jones when Josh Allen.
That type of
just like that.
Yeah.
So what would be your what the fuck moment?
Deja Brock Bowers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot
one.
about that. Yeah.
I mean, if let's say hypothetically, there's no good trade offer. The top 3 quarterbacks are gone. Let's say whatever wide receivers left, they just aren't very high on. I mean, I gotta think Darren Waller's probably not playing this year at this point.
Yeah,
or he would have made a decision.
I still say Bellinger needs his shot. He did good.
Bellinger got to get some shine in.
Here's the thing, though. He looked good as his rookie year, 100%. I thought he regressed last year. And is that because of lack of playing time, or is that because he just regressed? I don't know.
I think it's the playing time because of Waller coming in. He took a lot of time from him.
I just don't know.
Trust him as much anyway.
Yeah,
I just
Danny, I'm kind of muffled. Just want to let you know.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me put my AirPods on.
I'm just not very high on Joe Shane as a drafter. I'm sorry. I've gotten a little bit worried about some of his moves he's made. I think like he's drafted some guys early. He's drafted some guys that I'm like, who? Wait, what? Like what? Cordell Flott in the 3rd round. He was available probably in the 4th or 5th. You know, Josh Azudu in the 3rd round. I'm like, what the hell? He was probably a 4th round guy.
Yeah, I still don't like that pick.
And some of these guys haven't panned out. And I'm like, well, yeah, I didn't expect these guys to pan out. Why would you draft these guys? You know, so I'm just not. And it's early. I'm trying to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to stay positive on him, but I definitely got some question marks on some of the moves this guy's made.
The other thing when we talk, so a lot of the things we're talking about when it pertains to pick 6, a lot of people are saying we stay in pat, we go for a wide receiver. I think the Giants, myself included, are still a little hung up on what Ford Wheaton can be.
If they are, we got bigger problems than I thought.
What's that?
If we're still hung up on Bryce Ford Wheaton, we got bigger problems than I thought.
Well, I mean, not like hung up on him, but like based on what he did preseason last year and where they projected him to be as far as on the 53-man roster, which I think he would have made. I think they're still kind of holding on a little bit to what he can be.
I'm not big on him. We all had 7 chances to take him and passed him up. That's for a reason.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Every so often you get a Victor Cruz undrafted kind of guy that comes up and does some great things. But for every Victor Cruz, there's 1,000 guys you go, who? Who was that again?
That's true. Brock Purdy.
Oh, wow. My keyboard's like messing
Yeah,
up
if the
right
Giants somehow get a receiver and a quarterback in this draft, I'll be happy camper.
Oh, that's all I want.
Yeah,
I don't do anything else.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I just want to wide receiver.
You can literally go to the podium with pick number 70, the Giants draft, a pile of shit. Like I'll be like, okay, I don't care. I got a quarterback and a receiver. I don't care.
That's all I want. Yo. That's all I want.
I'm good.
Yeah, for real.
So you mentioned something about you're not and coming to an end. You're not as keen as Shane as a drafter. Okay. I kind of want to dive a little more in that because so he was handed first 2 picks in Kansas City, first round, and he picked up, Thibodeau and Neal. And last year, I thought he did all right as far as the draft, because we picked up Schmidt at 3 and we picked up Hyatt at 4, and they were arguably, and I'm going off of what the experts say, the experts, we basically got 4 first round picks. So, I mean, what is it that you question about him in the draft? And I know you kind of you alluded to a little bit. But
yeah, so I mean, like,
you kind of worried?
I'm okay with the first 2 picks he had that first year with both Neal and Thibodeau, even though hindsight's 2020 and Neal obviously isn't as good a player probably as we all thought he was, but we all thought he was going to be the guy. Like, I can't blame a guy. Like, we were all happy as hell riding cloud 9 when we got these 2 guys. So I can't bash that. Wandale I like a lot. I think Wandale is actually going to be a 100 catch guy this year if he's healthy.
Yeah.
But Azudu I didn't like. Cordell Flott I didn't like. Dane Belton hasn't done much. McFadden had some moments last year, but I do think his stats aren't as good as his advanced stats, if you know what I mean. Like, you look at his stats and there's some of it, you look at some of the numbers where they lie. If you look at the advanced stuff, it's like, well, some of this is a little bit padded, right place, right time kind of stuff. Yeah. You go into 23. I didn't like the Deontay Banks pick. I'll say that point blank, and I think I've been proven wrong.
Wow.
I think I've been proven wrong in that. I'll say that point blank. I admit when I'm wrong. I think he's done pretty good. I liked him his rookie year. I just don't like getting a guy who, in my mind, is somewhat of a project in the first round. I thought he had the physical tools, but needed work on a lot of the technique and stuff like that. Wasn't I disliked him as a player? I just thought he was a second round talent. JMS, I was ecstatic we got him. Yeah, I still think he's going to be good when he's back and healthy again. Jalen Hyatt, I look at him and go, I don't know what he is quite yet, but I like that pick as well. But it's a lot of where I judge guys as far as a drafter is what do they do in the late rounds. Eric Gray was point blank a mistake pick. He admitted point blank that he basically drafted him because they needed a punt returner. He said that in the press conference, point blank. Right. Like, he's like, we had guys go ahead that we thought,
that Gray was not a punt returner. I mean, that was something that Gray did not even do in college.
But why draft him for that reason? That's even worse.
That was waste. Yeah.
But I don't like him at all. I said point blank in our show, I'd cut him. I'd be done. Move on. It's a mistake. He showed you nothing last year. I hate to say it that way because it's a guy that's under contract cheap for a couple of years. It's the kind of guys you want to keep, obviously. Trey Hawkins got built up as like the greatest thing since sliced bread in preseason. Did nothing in the regular season at all.
Didn't he get hurt?
Javarius Owens.
Hurt,
He did later on, but even when they first popped him in, he didn't look nearly as good. Like he was getting national attention in the preseason as being supposedly amazing. I remember that in the camps. Like, the national writers were going there and like, oh my God, this Trey Hawkins kid looks amazing. Yeah. And it just
do you like the Brian Burns trade?
I like the trade and I don't like the contract.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Now
I think you didn't give up a lot to get the talent. But
so right now, and it's not showing who's still active. So I'm gonna tell you the draft picks for last year, and then we'll even go into 2022. And I know I'm gonna end it, but I'm gonna kind of expand on this because I think this is a unique conversation we should all have, right? About Shane and his ability to draft. I have confidence in Shane. Of course, and I'm not going to talk about Dable because I feel if you mention Shane, Dable they go hand in hand, right? Because he's the coach, GM. I just want to focus on Joe Shane real quick. So last year, first round, got Banks, second round, Schmidt, third, Hyatt, fifth round, Gray, Trey Hawkins in the sixth, and in the seventh, we got Jordan Riley and Owens. Was it Gavarius?
Gavarius.
So we got a DB, O line, wide receiver, running back, cornerback,
a mixture of everything.
lineman, and then the defensive back. So in my opinion, the first three, first round talent. Okay. I have no issues with that. Gray, I don't think I've seen enough of what Gray can do. When the pick was made, I was like, I was kind of like, oh, okay. And then I was thinking, who was Saquon's backup? It escapes me.
Was it Brightwell?
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
Brightwell.
Yeah, Brightwell. I actually thought that was probably the end of Brightwell. Okay. But he stayed on. But Shane, yeah, you're right, Drew. Shane mentioned that was somewhat a mistake because they wanted Gray to be the kick returner. That didn't turn out to be as such. Now, as far as Trey Hawkins as a cornerback, he started, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't he start?
He has potential.
I mean, but didn't he start last year?
Yeah, I think he did.
Because it was Banks and Hawkins on each side, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Jackson.
Banks, Hawkins, and yeah.
Oh, and Adoree. That's right.
Adoree, yeah.
Adoree was minimal towards the end of the season. They minimized his playing time.
He hasn't signed with anybody yet. Shocker.
No, I feel like he's losing some of his speed. Unfortunately, that's what made him special.
Yeah,
the injuries I think I finally got to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Riley and Owens, I don't know too much.
Riley's okay. Riley's a good backup guy.
I say for a 7th round pick, he's not bad.
Yeah.
And what about Owens? Gavarius
hasn't done anything yet.
Owens, we haven't seen anything of. Yeah.
And now, so let's go with the 22. Now, these are just the 2 drafts that Shane has been a part of so far. So 2022, we got Kadarius. I'm sorry, Kadarius. Jesus, I need to be slapped in the face.
Yeah, that was a get on move.
Kayvon, yep, Kayvon Thibodeau, and then we got
like
Neal.
Cussford right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? I'm not a player. I'm a rapper. Wandale Robinson, Zudu at 3rd, and you said you didn't like the Zudu pick.
I didn't like it either.
Okay,
I hated it from the get-go.
The Flott, Cordell Flott, Daniel Bellinger, Dane Belton. That's the one that I was thinking about. I like the Belton pick. I like that one. I think
Belton is, in my opinion, Belton is still. I got to see more. Like, he's not bad, but he's not. He's. Is he that top tier starting talent? I don't know yet.
See, here's my issue with him. I'm saying real quick. I'm saying if they thought he was a starter, especially with all the injuries we've had in the secondary, don't you think he would have been popped in as a starter? That's weird. It's like they almost seemed to hide him much of last year.
I mean, if you look
towards
at
the end of the year, they're like,
okay,
let's give him some time.
He did have that one big game. What do you have, like 2 INTs, a fumble recovery, something like that?
Well, I thought the reason why they were able to let McKinney go was because maybe they're seeing
too. They have
Belton
one of those start putting in. Yep.
But at the same time, they're also going to move. They were saying that they're also going to move Mills to safety too.
I think it was either pay McKinney or get offensive line help in their eyes.
Yeah.
So after Belton, we got McFadden. I'm okay with McFadden.
I'm a McFadden guy.
I think I like McFadden, but I think he's overhyped.
Yeah.
And then we got DJ Davison.
Waste of a pick.
Marcus
McKeithen, waste of a pick.
McKeithen?
Another waste. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was the offensive line, right?
Yeah, that's the offensive lineman.
Yeah, they wanted to have both guards
but he was
North
a 5th
Carolina.
round. I mean, that's a 5th round pick. So.
Yeah.
And then Darian Beavers, he was our last pick, and he was a linebacker.
And I don't know what to think on him as far as
I got to see more on him.
I got to see more.
But no, what I've seen of Beavers, I like. I'll say this.
Beavers came out of, was it Wisconsin or Ohio?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Oh, was it Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Cincinnati, yeah.
Well, the problem with him was he was great looking. Then he got the ACL injury, and then he just wasn't himself when he got back on the practice field last year.
Right.
So it's like, is he going to come back? Because sometimes it takes a year.
Right.
Or is he did he lose something physical because his athleticism is what made him a good player.
Right.
So you lose that one little bit sometimes, and it's done.
Yeah, injuries
It's the
like
game
that.
advantages.
Yeah, nah, I'm with you.
Can
You
Darren
know,
Waller
if
retire?
I had to be critical of Shane and with the draft, I mean, if I had to grade him with the last 2 years, I'd still give him like a B. Maybe, I mean, it would be a B. I was going to say B minus, but I would say a B because some of these players are working out, and with what we had to deal with, with regarding the salary cap, and we did have a lot of capital in 2022, and that was set up, through Gettleman because of the KD pick or KT.
Young Joker.
But you know what, Sneaky? This draft, you better get an A.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm giving him a B overall. Okay.
I ask it this way: of the top 10 players currently on the roster, how many of them would you say are Shane draftees? I can think of 2.
Currently on the roster.
Yes.
So
that to me is an issue.
Okay. Top 10. Look, you're asking me who we want to pick top 10 from Shane, right?
No, I'm saying on the roster in general. How many of those guys are like? I'll word it this way: how many of the guys that he drafted are core to the team? Like you're like, oh, I can't lose that guy. Because to me, there's only 2 guys.
Kayvon's one of them.
Yep.
Kayvon's one of them for sure.
I would actually even slide Belton. I like Belton.
I would go Wandell.
And Wandell as well. So that's 3.
If he played good, I would say Neal, but he's not playing too good.
Well, even Bellinger, I would even give.
Bellinger.
I'll give. Can they just give him a tight end range? Like, just give it to him. Just
what
let
I'm
him
saying
run.
though is, you don't think if we lost Bellinger, we couldn't replace him? That's what I mean by a core guy. Like to me, I look at what's going on in the offense and the defense, and I like Wandell a lot. Like I said, I think he's going to be a 100 catch guy if he's healthy. Yeah. But I haven't seen it yet where I can sit there and say he's a core guy yet. Yeah. I would say Kayvon and Banks. That's it.
Yeah.
True. I would say Kayvon. I agree with. Of course, I agree with you on Banks, and I'm going to defend Bellinger. I'm going to defend Bellinger here. If we didn't have Waller last year, I believe he would have been a core guy, because he would have got more targets.
But by getting Waller, that's saying something. The Giants don't trust him.
The question I have with that is the question I have with that is, the question I have with that is with the whole Waller Bellinger thing is, when Waller got hurt, Bellinger still wasn't stepping up.
Well,
thank you.
So we can sit here and say
he had a sophomore slump.
They took reps from him with Waller, but when Waller wasn't there, what would happen?
Yep. Not to mention how many like offsides calls and holding calls that he had this year. I feel like at the worst possible times. Like
I can't even play Madden without him getting holding calls.
I feel like he took a step back this year, and I like Bellinger. I root for the guy. Obviously, he's a Giant. I want nothing but great things out of everybody on the roster. Don't get me wrong. Right. I'm not that negative fan. I just try to be realistic and go, okay, this guy took a step back this year. Does he take a step forward again? I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that sophomore slump thing too.
All right,
it could be, or it could be people had a year of tape.
And it maybe because he knew that his reps were going to be cut and short, and he wanted to make the most of it.
All right, that's it. Giants are taking Brock Bowers at 6.
Good point. Drew makes a good point there, and we said it at the beginning of last season. He came back way too bulky.
Who's that? Waller?
Yeah. No,
Bellinger arms.
Bellinger, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
They were like Stretch Armstrong muscles at that point. Dude. Those things were
I was like, what the hell?
Man.
Muscles like that are a fumble machine. Because
or injuries like Azeez Ojulari.
Pops out when
Drew, that's another one on Ojulari, man. He was too hurt all the time.
Ojulari was good last year. He was hurt a couple times,
but Ojulari, remember his sophomore year, came back in, bulked up a lot, and people said, "Is he too big?" Same thing.
So you wouldn't say that Schmidt is one of the core guys?
No,
Or you want to
because
see more?
listen. Can he become a core guy? I do think that it's hard to
not
judge
after a year.
what, but after this first year. But I look at him before the injury and after the injury. I thought he looked a lot better before the injury. I think if he didn't get hurt, he could have progressed and become that kind of guy. But until I see it, I can't say he is it.
So the question and that was a damn good question, Drew. I got to give you a shout out for that. Was out of the last 2 draft picks, top 10 guys. I think that that's a good number to go with. So we all can agree on Banks, okay? We all can agree on Thibodeau.
Yeah.
And I think we're all in agreement with Wandell, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I think he can be. He's another one of those guys that I haven't seen a full season of it yet. I can't put him in that court.
I say Schmidt could be one of those guys.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the key part. Is could.
That's kind of what I'm leaning toward.
I think Schmitz is going to is kind of the same situation as where we held Neil in. Schmitz will know. I think we'll know this year if he's the guy. Evan Neal, however, they're still holding on to him. I hope they can do something with him. I think moving him to guard would be the best option because I don't think he's built. I don't think he's built as a tackle in the NFL. I just don't. Which is why I think they went out and got what's his name from the Raiders. But
Jermaine Illuminor.
I don't know.
Which, by the way, we called it the night they hired Carmen Brasillo. I said, "Watch, Jermaine Illuminor is coming to the Giants."
Oh yeah.
You did say that. You did say that for sure.
The night.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good.
I think our defense is going to be nice, especially our front four.
Our defense is going to be disgusting.
Illuminor is going to be, I'm telling you right now, he's going to be the steal of free agency because he's that guy that he'll never be an all-pro, never be a Pro Bowl caliber, but he's a solid tackle or guard, cheap.
Yeah.
And there's a huge value to that. There's not a lot of guys that are cheap and play solid on the offensive line.
Yeah.
Drew, let me ask you a quick question. You think not re-signing Saquon was like a blessing in disguise for all the moves that we made?
I think it was the plan all from the get-go.
I think so. Look, let's talk about that again. I want to reopen that Pandora box. Yeah. Real quick.
Whoop.
It's I want to say this real quick. He didn't want to come back.
I disagree. I disagree.
You think he didn't want to come back?
I think he wanted to come back. I legit think he wanted to be a Giant for life because there's 2 things about Saquon that I've always said. Saquon cares about Saquon's image. First off, 100% thinks he does. And part of the image part of him, if he could have been a guy that stayed in New York, played in New York forever, and won in New York, he would have been able to have jobs for life in the media and all that kind of stuff.
They would have a statue
off the court.
And that mattered to him. And the second part about it is he said publicly he wanted to be a Giant for life. And I do think you don't say that unless you mean that. I think
you think he was just being PC? You think he was just being PC?
I think he was just being PC.
I don't think so. I think he wanted it. I think the Giants wanted nothing to do with him. And I think he took that very personal. I really do. I think he took that very personal, and that's part of why he went to Philly.
My thing is,
and I don't blame the guy.
He essentially, I mean, I know it was a little bit more. He essentially was offered the same thing that the Eagles gave him, in the bye week of the last season.
He was off. Okay, so then this is my pushback to you, Drew. He got offered more money when we were in that 2022 season. Okay, I'm hearing because right now he got what 12.5, 12.3 from Philly,
and 25 guaranteed.
Is that what he got? So the Giants offered him 13.5. Now, I wanted, my question is, was it the guaranteed money?
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
that's what it's
always. What I'm hearing about the guaranteed money, it was in the range of between
21,
20. It was like 22 to 24, and he got 26 from Philly.
Yep.
However, it was more money. The Giants through the years. Okay. And that's how they were going to work it. Okay. We'll give you 13.5, but we're going to lower, we're going to give you less guaranteed
Was that
money.
confirmed? Because the only thing that I heard that was confirmed was the 12.5.
I'm just going to say but I may know to be true. Okay. It was 13.5. And because he wanted that number, because he wanted McCaffrey money, there was no way in hell he was going to give McCaffrey money.
Why would
he? Man, I didn't want to reset the market. I wanted what the market he thinks is.
And if I'm wrong, I mean, if anybody, please call me out. Tell me I'm wrong. But from what I know to be true, 13.5 was the number. And because he wanted, because they were going to give him 13.5, but they had to deduct that from the guaranteed money. And if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 years guaranteed with a 1-year option. Okay. With that final year being an option. Then what did he get? Yes, he got more guaranteed money. He essentially got what we were going to give him. He got it from Philly, but he got less yearly, more guaranteed. More guaranteed.
The Eagles going 3 years. Eagles getting 3 years, right?
3 years, $37.75 million.
And there was no option year. There was no option.
The problem you run into when you compare contracts, though, is I know you're saying it's like I'll put it like that. You're gently insinuating that you have some knowledge that maybe we don't all have here. But part of the problem you run into is when you're talking NFL contracts, there is so much little fine details and fine prints of this stuff there.
Oh yeah.
That we may never know how those two contracts compared.
Well,
for all we know, the Giants had some kind of language in there that offset it and killed the deal after 1 year potentially.
Mm-hmm.
We have no clue.
I'm sure a lot of it had to do. It was incentive laden. I can almost guarantee you that was part of it.
Well, and also they only offered him that contract one time.
Well, and they also offered it with his old agency, not with the new agency.
That was during the season, though, right?
Yeah, that was during the 22 season during the draft.
Because he added that second agency last offseason and then dropped the other one and made them their primary. I forget which agency he had and added or whatever. I don't remember that off the top.
He had Rock Nation. He had Rock
I
Nation.
think he had a Rock Nation, but I forget
I
forget her name there. The agent.
They're getting a bad rep. They're getting a bad rep.
They are a horrible agency.
Are you suggesting getting a hip hop artist to be your agent is a bad idea?
I mean,
sounds crazy.
Who
would have thought?
Who would have thought? Get Kadarius Toney as your agent. Go get him.
Yeah.
Got 99 problems and your signing bonus is one.
Right? And again, and that's why I'm saying, right now that I don't believe he won. I believe he wanted out. And I'm kind of with Ant on. He said the fact, he wanted to be a Giant for life, but it just didn't work out. And I know this. I don't know for sure. This is all speculation right here. And Gabe, chewed my ass out when I brought it up about how Shane met with his reps on this year's draft, and he said, "Okay, well, the rep gave him their number, after Shane had a good laugh, allegedly. He said, okay, go ahead and test the market and good luck."
From now on.
And also, I'm just going to throw this out there. I think Houston offered them I want to know.
That's where I thought he was going to go. That's where I thought he was going to go.
Because
that's where I would have gone if I was him.
My understanding was Houston offered him more.
And now they got Stephon Diggs.
To go home.
I heard slightly less, but again,
right. And I want to be for sure because I heard it was less. I heard it was more. What is it? What was the? And it doesn't matter because he already signed the contract. But
here's part of the difference too, though. You got to keep in mind also that's Texas. What is Texas state income tax? It's a round number less than 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now that property tax is a bitch.
I know. I know. You know. Listen, I'm in Florida myself. The other 0 state at that point.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not our property tax. Ours is our homeowners insurance that kills us.
Oh, that would have been sick if he went to the Texans, man.
That's where I would have gone. It would have saved a little face publicly, I think. But I think
CJ, Stephon, and Saquon. Damn.
And pulled up an awesome picture that I have in the pocket too.
Oh, do you?
Where it says, "Once a Giant, always a Giant." unless you're Saquon.
Unless you're like Saquon.
Yeah, unless you're Saquon.
Yeah, we posted a thing right after it happened. We put up a picture of Benedict Arnold and it said, "I'm going to tell my kids this is Saquon Barkley."
Oh my god.
Well, okay, and we'll end on this. We'll end on this. Okay. Is Tiki Barber right? Is Saquon dead to us? Okay, I'll say it. Yes. I mean, I don't wish him any ill will.
Yeah, I have to say yeah.
I mean, I'm going to
He
say
went to
yes.
our
If
enemy,
you guys
so
are gonna
yes.
say it, I'll say it. Yes.
It's not about what he did for us anymore. It's about what he may do to us and where he went that makes him dead to us.
See, I don't know. I'm a little different. He's not to me because if we had gave him a contract offer and he turned us down to go to Philly, yeah, that'd be a middle finger going up and he'd be learning the Jersey State bird real quick. But when it comes down to it, we didn't offer him a contract. So who are we to dictate where the hell he goes?
Right. I think in the context of the whole thing is
we didn't
offer him a contract because we knew
him in a Kelly Green jersey, man.
I think that's what it was.
You know, I mean, I just look at it like we don't get that decision in his mind. I get it. For us, it's everything. But for these players, guys, they don't care about the rivalry.
Oh, no, I agree.
They don't care. These guys all go out to dinner after the game like it's nothing.
Yeah, as far as the business aspect of it, I don't blame him for what he did.
Right.
But as far as a fan and the fact that we don't see any of that money, that's not our money. It's he's dead to me because I get why, but you don't go to the enemy.
See, I think part of it though also was the fact that where he played college. Like I said, I think the big thing for him
His
is
family's from there. Yeah,
he's smart enough to look down the line and know that, especially at the running back level, you don't get to play very long in this league. And he's always thinking post-career. He really is, if you listen to some of the stuff he says. And I think he's smart enough to realize if I go 3 or 4 years with this team and I do, let's say, 4,000, 5,000 yards in that time frame at that point, I'm a really good running back. Between that and the Penn State stuff I did, I could be a media guy for Philadelphia area for years to come.
That's true.
Well, and let me just throw this out there too. I had a conversation with a former NFL player, okay, and he I don't want to say chewed my ass out, but he was like, "Yo, you're wrong about Saquon, right?" Blah blah. And we kind of got in that conversation, and then I actually said to him, I said, "Well, you played for so and so. Would you have went? It's like, who do you dislike in your division?" And he told me. I said, "Well, what if they would have gave you whatever?" He's like, "Yeah, I'd take that money too," because he basically said there's no loyalty in the NFL, and that made me think. And he also said, in my mind, right, this kind of the perception I got was, and from what he was saying, I'm going to paraphrase, when the Giants didn't offer him a contract. Philly did. He basically said,
yeah.
And then he went to Philly and took the money. And that's kind of, and I think that's where I'm just like, did he really say fuck us? Like, and then that's why he took, but.
Well, he put an eagle emoji. He bet that's basically F you.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's put it this way: if I offered you right now $200K to do a Cowboys podcast, would you do it?
Oh no, I got to see the money.
I'm just saying, if I hand you, I have a suitcase. I have a suitcase. Run, let's make a deal. It's $200K in the suitcase.
Right there in front of you,
Meghan Markle is the one holding the suutcase. Okay, she's got it opened up like back in the day. Okay.
You have no idea how many people have came up to me at work or just hanging out with friends, because I have a lot of friends that are Cowboy fans.
That's why I use that one.
And they said, and they're like, if I gave you $100 million, would you wear a Cowboys jersey? I'm like, I got to see the money first. That's like one of those questions. What if you're gonna die in 5 minutes? Well, I'll let you know in 4 minutes and 59 seconds.
If I'm saying, here's this pen, go ahead and sign this contract right now. It's guaranteed.
How much? I mean,
Said
your best
100 grand.
bet. Okay,
See,
okay, but
I don't
will,
know, and I don't want to get too personal. I don't know your money situation. I don't know what the number is for you.
Oh,
I'm just
I'll tell you
throwing
right now.
I'm just throwing 200K because I feel like that's a
I'm
decent
broke.
amount for most people to make per year.
200K. Well, okay.
Sneaky got that in his ashtray.
I know, right? I'm checking my change.
500K. 500K.
I did say when I was
$500,000.
When I was in high school, I worked at Peter Piper Pizza. Okay, I was making $4.25 an hour. If they would have offered me $5.25, you damn right I'd be delivering pizzas or making pizzas for Pizza Hut. But to me, if you're offering me $250K to be a part of an organization such as the Dallas Cowboys, knowing damn well my history of how much I hate them and despise and loathe them, I would feel, and this is just my personal opinion, I've sold my soul in some sense, right?
Sneak, I would have been glad.
It would have to be life-changing money for something like 200K. I don't know.
Would you say $37.75 million is life-changing?
See, the problem is if my wife heard that number and I said no,
I'm just saying, like,
I don't know if I could come home, because she would probably have a Cowboys hat waiting for me.
Is that before?
She'd be like, "You said yes, right? You said yes, right? You offer me that much. I mean, that's life-changing money."
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
and again, but that's a different world,
man.
We don't live in that world, I mean, because he got 10 mil, but okay, I'll put it like this: so he got 30-some million, right, to go to Philly, or I would get 30-some million offered to go to Dallas. Bring my talents to Dallas. But the type of person I am, if John Mara would be like, "Hey, let me just go ahead and give you this 10 mil," I would. You know what? I don't know what I would do.
Well, let's say John Mara didn't pick up the phone because that's what happened in this scenario. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We keep acting as if like Saquon had an option to come back.
And he didn't. That's fair. Yeah,
the Giants made it pretty clear they didn't want him back.
I think they want him back, but not at that price.
I think they were near that price.
Exactly. I don't think they were going to offer him more than 8.
I mean,
I don't think they wanted him to go to Philly either.
No,
right.
And I've heard mixed on him supposedly through whether directly or through back channels giving the Giants a chance to match. I know for a fact McKinney gave the Giants a chance to match. I've heard mixed on Barkley.
Well, I heard. Well, we all know that Barkley or the Giants didn't even offer Barkley a contract. That's true.
Yes.
And that being said, I don't even know if he even gave the Giants a chance to counter.
Like I said, I've heard mixed. I've heard both. So I don't have a clear way which way because I've heard both. But like I said, I know McKinney for sure was offered that. He point blank called up the Giants, said, "This is what I'm being offered by the Packers. You want a match?" And that was apparently a handshake deal with him and Shane in return for not tagging him.
Yeah,
I wish we would have kept McKinney too, but he didn't go to the Eagles or the Cowboys. So,
you think there might be some friction with John Mara and Shane for not bringing Saquon back?
No, I don't think so.
No,
because Shane, I mean, Mara, he's not that type of an owner where he's hands-on, like micromanaging type. Because if you look at the history, I mean, they let Barkley go. Not Barkley. I'm sorry, Beckham. They allowed the coach to stop Eli Manning's streak.
That's a bad.
Oh, that was the
So that's but I think with Barkley not re-signing, John, the Mara and Tish, they're like, okay, now let's see what the end result is, and the fact that we didn't get anything for Barkley, I hope that doesn't hurt us.
I mean, when it comes to retirement for Barkley, you never know. He may come back to play for the Giants one more year just to retire as a Giant. So
he'll get a one-day contract at best.
He'll get a one, if that.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah.
And I just wonder, and it all depends on the type of the success that he gets from the Eagles. What kind of ovation he'll get from us.
All I know is he's the enemy now. Boo.
He's getting booed. He's getting
Yeah.
booed.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get booed real bad when he goes back to MetLife.
I hope he comes back after a snowstorm. Be throwing snowballs at him too.
Drew, I'm glad you came on. I of course, I had to bring you in. Wanted to. Brandon, I'll bring you in, man. I was going to bring you in early, but we were going to end the show. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
But I will be back on Tuesday, so you're more than welcome to come on then. We'll start off with you, man. Give me your final thoughts. What's on your mind about the Giants and the state that they're in right now?
Let's see how we do on the draft.
Smart.
About Saquon, I have his jersey. I don't know what to do with it.
Wipe your ass.
Singletary on the back of it.
I haven't taken my poster down yet. I got to do that. I'll be doing that this weekend. So.
I got to get my duct tape out.
Next time you start a campfire, I have an idea.
Right? That's why I normally have him in the shot, but anyway.
Let's see how we do on the draft, but you can't do that to us. You can't go to our enemy and everything like that.
Oh, he did.
He did.
Oh, he just said a big F you to us.
But Brandon, I appreciate you. I'm sorry. We'll talk more on Tuesday because I'll be doing another show on Tuesday.
All righty.
One time, man.
Let's go Giants. Ow.
I appreciate you. Be good, man. And Brandon, he was here the whole time. And when I brought, Dash and McNugget and Exxon, he fell off. I guess he had to finish work, whatever. But he's pretty much been on the show the whole time. So Dash, I know we ended with you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just go ahead and say it's always good to see you, man. I'm glad you're doing good.
Yep.
Enjoy that 2023 Malibu.
Thank you. And again, sorry for dipping you for 3 months and coming back after 3 months. So
no, anytime. Hey, look, the good time is the present, and you came now. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Honestly, for your water cup, I thought that was the Louisville Farmers Cup, but then realized that was the Flower Mountain Cup. So never mind.
Yeah, that's yeah. Actually, this is Mama Boss.
Yeah,
I had a Giants one, but it broke. The lid broke. So.
At an angle, I thought it was a Farmers Cup. I went, oh, Sneaky a Farmer fan now?
Never. And it's the wrong color too. It's not even the right color.
I think they have gray, don't they?
A red, I think, like an auburn red.
Well, yeah, but I think they also have gray. And yeah, they do have gray in their color. They do.
Was your Giants cup a medium Coke or?
It was.
Oh my God.
Only if it was free.
It was a Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yeah, it was a free Pepsi. Medium.
Dash, let me hear one time.
Large.
Not large. Medium.
Let's go Giants.
Oh.
We're talking Pepsi.
I'm still not off that. They did that, yo. I'm still not off that.
That's like the biggest slap in the face.
Yeah, it got approved. I mean, I'm just like, my question is, if he said, only a medium, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, okay, medium Pepsi, but you know what? Throw a hot dog in or something.
Yeah, they just give them a lid so they can put it on.
Free burger and fries or something.
Danny, let me hear it one time, man.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys next Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday, you guys. All right. And let's go Giants. Out. Later.
Right. Drew, always good to see you. Thanks for coming on.
Pleasure's always, man.
Love the chain.
The flavor of Giants.
Let me
boy.
Oh, Yeah, let me hear it one time, man.
Okay. Let's go Giants. Ow!
I appreciate you. Oh man. Yeah, and let me hear it.
Of course, I'll give McNugget the floor. I'll see you next Tuesday. I'm sure I'll talk to you before then.
Yes, sir.
Let's go Giants. Ow! Love you, brother.
Love you, man. Be good.
You
Last but definitely not least, let's hear the standard, McNugget.
Oh, it's been a while though. Let's go Giants. Ow!
It's good to see you. Have a good night.
Yes.
Be good. Guys, great night. I'm kind of bummed we didn't do the giveaway, but hey, c'est la vie. Quick shout out. I want to congratulate all of the ESF Hall of Famers. What an accolade. Well deserved. I personally know Birdman and Captain Jack. Man, congratulations to you both. You guys are now Hall of Famers. Man. And I know that you're going to represent the ESF well, and not just Birdman and Captain Jack, but the other 9, because there were 12. And I don't know my math. That's only 11. 10. There we go. Individuals that were inducted into the 2024 Hall of Fame, and also the past Hall of Famers. Congratulations to you as well. Let's keep promoting against bullying. Not against. Let's keep promoting being against bullying and suicide prevention, and also being that elite super fan. And on a sad note, Dallas Cowboy fans, you lost a good one last week. I found out Monday night, or it was like Tuesday morning. I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning and jumped on TikTok, and people were talking about Tristan in the past tense, and I was like, what? And come to find out he passed away. It's because of Tristan that I'm proud to be a part of the ESF, because the man was bullied. And ironically, that's how I got to meet him. Somebody sent me a message saying, can you, help this guy out? Watch the video. And I was disgusted in seeing what I saw. The gentleman was, he had some severe health issues, bedridden, from what I can understand. And people were telling him, they were like, go to sleep, don't wake up type deal. Okay. And I don't understand why someone would do that. I don't understand why people would be that cold-hearted. I understand that social media gives us a platform and an avenue to be, incognito, where we choose to show our face, we choose to say our names, and some feel the need to hide their identity and just be disgusting to others. I really hope that there's some guilt to those people that posted those negative comments on Tristan's page. Tristan was a really good dude. He was a diehard Cowboys fan. He loved his team just as much as any other fan would. And he's definitely going to be missed in the TikTok community. He was very active. He was on a lot of people's lives. He was lives, meaning everybody's show, kind of like this. He knew his stuff. He knew his football. I respect the man highly. He's going to be greatly missed. And it was good to see people giving him his flowers. However, I hope people gave him his flowers while he was around. And I didn't. I'll be honest. I did say he was my guy. He's still my guy. But I could have showed more appreciation for him. And I think that's going to be my new mission moving forward. Because to me, life is about learning things. And I just learned something about myself. And I want to give people their flowers so they can smell them. I want everybody to have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. It's Friday tomorrow. Make someone smile. Hold a door open for someone. You don't know what people are going through. You have no idea what people are going through in their lives. And it just takes one small act of kindness that just goes a long way. And if someone is being disrespectful to you, just look that person in the eye and say, I'm going to pray for you. And you have the day that you deserve, and walk away. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I really do mean that. I want to thank everyone for giving me their time and their space in the house. So I appreciate y'all. And for him, I'm going to say, how about them Cowboys? But I'm not going to do all the, because Tristan was a good dude, and I'm going to miss him. But I will always end the show with Let's Go Giants.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy, Stefan, a.k.a. Sneakyg.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.